Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling. 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 Every day I'm hustling.
Because you thought tonight's crowd was pretty crazy, 80,000 in Australia. But
the crowd doesn't win fights, I do.
WBC, the lightweight champion of the world.
you ever been to Australia?
No, I never been, but I look forward to it. Going to go pick up some belts out there.
Didn't have to sell a chain to make a fight. All we got to do is make that flight. You gonna hide behind them judges, but Lord Devin Haney gonna stand above. I'm serious, George Gambosi. Go!
I'd like to wish you all a very warm welcome to Australia, everyone.
I want to show all my experience, everything that it took to get to this point. I want to show the world.
Who's the best young fighter in the game?
Me, by far.
For the 54th consecutive round, Devin Haney has outlanded his opponent in total connect.
He can hit the mitts, he can hit the bag all he wants, but it's different when you're in there with Devin Haney.
Gambosi, you in trouble.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
You said a lot. You did a lot. Tomorrow, you're in trouble.
Pussy! I'd fight you in your backyard if I had to, because I know that I'm gonna beat you. And you'll see June 5th.
Wow.
The universally recognized, undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Devin "The Dream" Haney.
SDS Promotions.
Yeah.
What up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nesta Gibbs, and we are here to discuss the big news, man. Everybody's been waiting, and we got the results a lot quicker than we expected. Ryan Garcia's B sample, in fact, returns a positive result, which will lead in a suspension. He is still eligible to appeal the matter, but the suspension should follow, and some sort of overturn, whether that be no contest or disqualification win for Devin Haney, will appear on his box track. So we're going to give you all that information. This is what we're talking about. Obviously, Dan Rayfield is the man that broke the news, and we'll be going to him with the first screen share of the day. This is Dan Rayfield's Twitter, and he says, per sources, Ryan Garcia's B sample was open today with his representative on hand to observe. Will take at least a couple of days for the results, but certainly possible it could stretch into early next week. Now, this was yesterday, right? So keep going on, Dan. Let me see here. This is now Dan giving his thoughts on the matter.
He said it's as expected. This is probably the least surprising thing. It's less surprising than the sun rising in the morning. I mean, he had his B sample tested at his request after his.
Now, a lot of people felt that way. Like, Ness, if the A sample is dirty, the B's going to be dirty. But we tried to hold out benefit of the doubt. But listen to Dan. He said, listen to these words.
I mean, he had his B sample tested at his request after his A sample, his two A samples for the two failed tests came back. The one from right before he fought Devin Haney on April 20th, the one that was his post-fight test on the night of the fight that came back positive for the performance-enhancing drug Ostarine. And like any athlete that has a positive test, he, at least in terms of VADA, which is the agency that they hired to conduct this testing, he asked for the B sample to be tested, which is his right. So he had a representative there when the sample was opened up on Wednesday to observe, to make sure there was no funny business. And it actually came back, the result, a little bit quicker. A lot of folks I spoke to thought, because of the Memorial Day holiday weekend in the United States, with the weekend coming up, and then here in America, most things are closed for business on Mondays, that we really wouldn't get that result back until the early part of next week. But they turned it around in about 24 hours.
Well, hey.
And they turned that around because it's such a story, right? So Dan Rayfield says the New York City Commission received the B sample testing report and already had a report. And now it's on the commission to schedule a hearing for Garcia, which figures to happen at some point this summer. So at the moment, obviously, Garcia remains suspended. He's not eligible to fight. Devin and Garcia have not received their full pay. Oscar is not picking up the phone for Devin, according to Devin. Let me go here to Dan's Insta just so I can find the first one that he put out. So it looks like the video is the first one that he put out. Just wanted to double check. So now we have Ryan Garcia reacting to the positive test. And Garcia says, I fucking love steroids. Now, this is something similar to what he said when the A sample popped. We have Ryan Garcia's legal team issuing a statement. And this is a lot to read, but we'll see. Ryan Garcia is committed to clean and fair competition and has never intentionally used any banned substance. I'll stop there and say maybe the lawyer doesn't know that Ryan did an interview where he said he wants to start his own league for PEDs and everybody can use it. Moving on. And I quote, soon after being notified of his positive test, Ryan voluntarily had his hair collected and shipped to Dr. Pascal Kintz, the foremost expert in toxicology and hair sample analysis. The results of Ryan's hair sample came back negative. This is consistent with contamination and demonstrably proves that Ryan had not ingested Ostarine over a period of time. The issue with this is they did a hair test without anyone present. Like, you see how it says in the previous statement that Ryan's team was present? Let me just pull that up, right? We went to Dan, and it says here, no, where is it? Mother fudger. All right, we might have to go back one. Here we go. Right there. It says, per sources, Ryan Garcia's B sample was opened today with his representatives on hand to observe. So the same common courtesy should have been given to Devin to be on hand to observe the hair being plucked from his head and that follicle being tested. Just saying, you know. But moving on, where are we? Over a period of time, right? So the only way he would have had any advantage whatsoever in the ring. So Ryan and his team keep talking about the amounts, but they're not being genuine. Let me show you this here. Per sources, Ryan Garcia's B sample was open today with representatives on hand, blah, blah, blah. We read that, right? Someone comes back and says, I don't get it. If it was a 0.01% chance that it was something fishy going on, they would have already done it to the B sample too, just to give the suspension already. He says his levels was like 60 times anything acceptable. But if you go back to the attorney claims all these factors combined with his ultra low levels from the sample taken on 19th and 20th in the billionth of a gram. So Dan has no dog in the race. He's just a journalist seeking the truth, and that's how he gets bigger, by putting out the truth. The lawyer, in fact, has to represent and defend Ryan. So I don't know. You got to pick who you believe is lying, right? Devin And Dan continuously say that it was 60 times the level. Once again, I'll show that right here. 60 times. And then Dan goes on to explain about contamination. He says it has happened usually due to contamination of the A or a chain of custody issue, but it's extraordinarily rare. The A and the B usually produce the same results. Garcia samples yielding the same results is least surprising thing of all time. So again, Dan always felt if he's positive with the A, he'll be positive with the B. But Logan Paul and Prime have also slapped the defamation lawsuit on Ryan Garcia because after testing positive, he said something about Prime and they didn't take it nice. So this is that lawsuit, and we won't need to read that. Just showing you everything before we get to the phone lines. This, again, is the statement from Ryan's legal team claiming they did a hair follicle test. Again, my issue with that is you didn't have anyone present there for said test. That's not how Canelo did it, right? Just going and, I mean, for starters, where's the results, right? So it's just an attorney telling you Ryan did a hair follicle test and telling you the results. And it's Ryan's attorney. Like, regardless of what side of the story you on, you should want a neutral entity giving you the test results is all I'm saying. But that's pretty much everything we need to show in reference to today's show. So this is what we're talking about. If you're interested in calling in and giving your advice on, your opinion, on today's situation with Ryan testing positive. I also have one other thing to show, though, because, it's pretty unfair how things are playing out. So this is a good representation of that. And here you have a picture of Conor Benn and a picture of Ryan Garcia. On the left, Conor Benn. On the right, Garcia. Above both, it says test positive, an asterisk. Underneath, some of the words boxing fans called Conor Benn. Disgrace to boxing. A cheater. We don't care. Retire. For Ryan, it's been more of this. Okay, he won. He's so funny. We stand with you, King. I seen a very popular Twitter account say the same thing that I told you guys. It won't matter, these results. You cannot unsee what you saw. So Devin will get his win back. He'll get his O back. He keeps the belt. Ryan will be suspended. He'll be labeled a cheat. But you won't forget what you saw. And going into every Devin fight, that will play in the back of your mind. And that's the unfortunate situation, He's tainted the minds of everybody when it comes to what Devin can or can't do, what punches he can or can't take. That is now all questions. Fern Martinez, $2, quote unquote, on PEDs, highly favored. 7 syringe emojis. Jeffrey, $5. Maybe I missed it, but did you speak on the negative hair sample? Yes. And according to O'Hara, another journalist that has no horse, no dog in the fight, wrong animal, excuse me. Let me pull that up. I thought I had that here already. Guess not, but just bear with me as I look. This guy tweets more than I expected. Shit. Here we go. 2 hours ago. And he says, Ryan Garcia's hair test indicates he isn't a long-term abuser of Ostarine. Doesn't matter. He tested positive twice, and the B sample was also positive. He cheated. End of story. So, someone comes back and says, oh, billionth of a gram. Again, the same lie being spread by Ryan, which is 60 times higher than the level. And O'Hara comes back and says, shaking my head, they already tested the supplements. So Ryan already provided the alleged supplements, and that was also wrong. So he says, read what Guru Science says. Now peep the irony in this. Ryan and his family are blaming Victor Conte and Devin Haney. They're saying Victor Conte is dirty. Guru Science, his real name is Memo Heredia. He is the arch nemesis of Victor Conte. Ironically enough, on this situation, they're on the same page. And if you know Victor Conte and Memo Heredia, when I say arch nemesis, you know it gets toxic with the two of those guys. They really say shit. So, here is, now let me just show it from memos. Where is it, memo? Where is it? There we go. And again, these are the people that know, right? Memo has a history. Conte has a history. These guys have been sports nutritionists in the business for years. He, again, no reason for him to come out and tell his side of the story or his truth because he doesn't have a dog in the race. Devin is not his fighter. In fact, that's his arch nemesis fighter. Victor Conte makes money with Devin, right, as a snack fighter, not Guru Science. He says, hair sample will not test positive in several consecutive segments, particularly for SARMs or anabolic steroids, neutral lipophilic compounds that are poorly incorporated into hair. How many times did he wash it? How he washed it? Clenbuterol, it's 100%, but for SARMs, it isn't. So again, he's saying a hair follicle test at this point is basically irrelevant because you're not searching for an anabolic steroid, you're searching for SARMs, and it's just not a good test to detect. But again, he questions the length of time that they waited. How long and how many times has the hair been washed since then? But someone replies to him and says, so you're saying SARMs isn't potent? So he says, can you read? Thank you. So basically he wants you to reread. He never said SARMs aren't potent. He said they can't be detected in a hair follicle test. Because again, everybody that is pro-Ryan wants to believe that this was 0.1% and it had no effects, but in fact, the reports claim it was 60 times higher. So phone lines are open if you're interested. If not, that is it. Nest GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. We got a couple super chats here. I got That Boy Kid, $2. Out of topic, but USA versus Mexico, 5 versus 5. Fake news? I don't know, bro. I seen that. I don't know. Jaime versus Plant sounds good to me. We'll see if that actually happens. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I hope Turkey Al-Rashid could make something like that come true for us. We got Big Pilot. What up?
You can hear me?
I hear you. We hear you, Big Pilot. Up. He dropped off. Ear.
Nice. Hold on. Let me turn off the headset. Oh yeah, yo, I'm on air.
You on air?
Man, we can't have this. This ain't nothing we didn't already know. But we can't have people supporting this. You can't be calling up the show today talking about Devin's a sore loser and this, and that. All the callers that do that, we gotta remember who they is, and they gotta lose credibility. And man, this shit is not right. I mean, Ryan gonna put a hair sample out there. I don't care about the hair sample because who's to say that he took it off his body? Like for one, I don't did he have to go there himself? Who's to say he didn't slide him 50 G's and be like, yo, say this shit is clean. And then the information you just gave us that even if everything is everything with the hair, it doesn't show up in the hair. So
But not only that though, it's like how do you do a hair test but you don't contact the other party or at least the other party's attorney or anyone, a representative to be there to watch them pull the hair off that man's head and that be someone from the lab doing that. I don't know. It's just strange to me.
Exactly, Ness. You can't exactly. So I mean, we don't want to hear that. I can't. And anyways, even if it is, I can't go to my parole officer and be like, "Yo, listen, man, I took a hair sample. Like, look, this something happened at the lab with my piss. Man, come on, we don't want to hear that."
Imagine going there like, nah, my piss ain't dirty. Look, I went to a private, a private lab. They said my shit clean.
Yeah, right. Like, come on,
locking your ass up.
That shit don't fly, yo. So I mean, let's just do what's right, man. Let's just suspend them. I mean, Ryan is acting like a clown. So for me, it's like, yo, you could have hurt this man. Why you not taking shit serious? I know, Ness, you like that he played a heel, but it got to be a point where you take shit seriously. You talking about you fucked this girl on steroids for the first time. You gonna eat all the steroids. At least you could do like Devin is your amateur, not brother, but you know what I mean. Y'all got history, despite if y'all love like each other or not. At least hit the man up or publicly say, "Hey, yo, I didn't do this to you, Devin. I would never do this to you, at least not on purpose. We're going to get to the bottom of this, blah, 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 and be professional." Know what I'm saying? The way he's acting is straight like the Joker, yo. It's trollish and it's immature. There's a lot of people watching him. He's a black eye for the sport. I know you like the upsetness, but this dude is a true black eye for your sport. It increases the narrative of this is the Wild Wild West. Some people can't take boxing serious. This shit is crazy. And it's funny because Devin is like a class A citizen, so to speak, for the sport. It's just the total wrong person came out on top of this shit. And this shit just ain't right, man. We got to do right. We got to get him out of boxing for a year or two, whatever, 6, whatever we got to do. And we got to move
You may feel
correct.
like it's your time, but it's not your time.
All right, Cliff. Appreciate you. Appreciate the passion for sure. If you want to call in, you know the number to do so is 563-999-3427. Hit the one button one time. We going out to Joe. What up?
What up, Ness, man? Glad to hear you back, bro. Just to touch bases on the topic, man. Yeah, I'm with old boy Cliff, man. I think that was Ryan and how he's going about it is just as weak. You don't play these kind of games with somebody's life. I hear people talking about Devin need to get it back in blood in the ring and all of that. But on some real stuff, Ness, man, like, I want to do more than just, like, beat him up, man. Like, that's like fighting somebody, and I know some people are going to say it's over the top, but that's like fighting somebody with brass knuckles or something, man. You know, I know it's not the same thing, but you have an advantage. It's a performance-enhancing drug. Like, your abilities were enhanced more than what mine were. And furthermore, and like I said, for all the people that's talking about Ryan didn't do nothing, or it really wasn't cheating, or the results would have been the same, I'm going to say it like I said before, Ness. I guess if they wife cheated with a condom on, it really wasn't cheating. Like, these dudes are true clowns, and they sound like trolls when they open their mouth and speak like cheating isn't cheating. Like, if he had power and it did help him, even more than what it usually does, that power changes, bro. Yeah, it affects the fight. Regardless of how Devin fought, it affects the fight. If he's hitting harder than what he normally hit or swinging faster than what he normally swinged, that means that shit hurt that much more. So, man, appreciate the show, man. Glad to have you back, man. I hope you have a wonderful day. Be safe, bro.
All right. Yo, I don't know what Devin did to Tank, but Tank, he obviously don't fuck with Devin. He tweeted and deleted like he always does, and he posted he didn't cheat. I mean, I'm going to screen share it so that nobody says I'm capping over here. You feel me? But, yeah, that's pretty crazy. He still think it's a setup. Oh, shit. Hey, Donald, resend it, man. I hate when people don't let shit stay in the chat. Let me take a screenshot. Right, you gotta let shit stay in the chat, man. They be on this, what is that? Snapchat shit. But let me just pull it up another way. If you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. We just got to 220,029. 220,029. So we got 200,020.
You may feel like it's your time.
Nah, you know.
But it's not your time.
So we just need about another 30,000 to get to the next goal of $250,000. And then we 3/4 away from the main goal, baby. All right, so let's see if this is going to work. Look at the screen share. And this is what we want to show you. And he says he didn't cheat. And this was at 5:25 Eastern time. So there you go. Tank doesn't believe the hype. Lowe's knows boxing.
Yo. Yo, Ness, what's good, man?
What up?
Yo, if you was a super villain, you would be the Gibbler, a.k.a. the light-skinned hater. Let him cook. Let him cook. Yo, Ryan Garcia is a disgrace to the sport of boxing. I had put him in the Fantastic Five, and I got to take him back off of it. Because, you know, boxing is a brutal sport. And not only did he cheat, he's making a mockery out of it. He's not taking accountability. He's continuing to troll. He's been trolling even after the fight. Like, come on, this is a gentleman's sport. You talk all the trash, be into the fight. After the fight, y'all squash it. Him and Devin are not buddies, but just like Homeboy said, they were teammates. And mind you, I'm not even the Devin voice, you know what I'm saying? But he's dead wrong. Because he ruined his reputation. He ruined Devin's reputation. Because he turned Devin back into a paper champion like he was at 135 when he was running around with that WBC email belt. And now Devin got to bounce back. He got to bounce back against somebody that's a real killer. Like I said before in the previous call, Subriel Matias, Gary Antoine Russell, because he's not getting a TO fight off this. He might not even get a Subriel fight, because Subriel is 1 or 2 big wins away. into becoming a star. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia played himself, bro. You know, and I was giving him the benefit of the doubt. I never spoke about it. I never made a video because I'm not into bochinche. But you know, this is it, man. He played himself. I don't even want T.O. to fight Ryan. I don't even want that fight because you don't know what he's gonna do. He's gonna walk in with brass knuckles. Nah, man. Ryan Garcia is bad for the sport of boxing. He was promoting using drugs. He's promoting himself as a Christian, and he don't carry himself like a Christian. And I'm not perfect myself, but you don't act like that openly to the world. 1 minute you praising God, the next minute you paying for BBLs. You know what I mean? Ryan Garcia is no good, bro. You know, disrespectful to the sport of boxing, bro. And hopefully Devin Haney could bounce back because him bouncing back is good for the sport, so we can still have another solid name on that hot 140-pound weight class. Because if Devin Haney is damaged because of this, that's a tragedy. You know what I'm saying? That it had to happen against somebody that was on PEDs. It's horrible, man. That's my call.
All right, champ. Lowe's Nose Boxing. Check him out on YouTube. My man knows his history. Shout out to Robert Hill, sends his $10 cash app to join the Tony Harrison autograph glove that we're gonna be raffling off on May 31st. That is 8 days away. If you wanna join that raffle, you already know what you gotta do. Send a $10 cash app only.
You may feel like it's your time.
And that'll get you a virtual raffle ticket and put you in the raffle. We got Johnny, what's up, from the Hangout Spot, and he joined the Kenichi Bear raffle right here for the Hibernation 5Cs. Salute to Johnny in Florida. We appreciate you. We are also giving away this black set of Kenichi Bear Hibernation 5Cs on May 31st, my birthday. So in 8 days, we're doing 2 raffles. We're going to be doing the black set you see here, detachable, attachable mic, and the Tony Harrison glove. And this is the Cash App to send it to. You can use the QRV code or the Zelle QRV code on the screen so that you don't get tricked by these impersonators. That being said, we're doing that in 8 days, probably from Orlando. We'll be live in Orlando. Actually, my birthday lands on a Friday for that Orlando fight, and we'll be in Orlando, I'm pretty sure, for those fights. So I guess it'll be that Friday or that Sunday. You know how shit goes when you're working. Phone lines are lit. We getting to everybody. Please bear with me. Solo Dolo Scarface, no Manolo. We do got Mr. Holding you accountable. Welcome to the prospect level. Appreciate you becoming a member. Take advantage. I interview a lot of fighters. Go to the community page, look for the members tab, and drop a question for anybody you see I got a scheduled interview for. Same thing if you're a Patreon. We got Big Super Max with the $2. He said, Ryan fans is sad. Take y'all L like y'all told Devin fans. Octo, $2. Did Ryan test positive for weed as well? I don't know that they because New York is legal now. Matt Garcia's $5. Ryan needs to be made an example of. He has no respect for the sport. Whatever they gave Big Baby Miller, double it. Send him to Misfits Boxing. Well, they gave Big Baby 18 months suspension, so that would be what? You want him to get more than that. That's like fucking almost 3 years, a little bit more than 3 years, and then we talking Big Baby having to be on 365-day VADA. That's how he was able to get back into the sport. We got the Jack Artist, $5. Why they wait until the B sample came out positive to release this news? And why didn't they use VADA for their hair test too? Exactly. But I don't know what you mean by why they wait for the news to come out, because that's what you got to do. Like, he tested positive, but the process, the protocol is he has the right to claim contamination and make sure that the B sample is also positive like the A sample. So it's not waiting on the news. It's, the normal process. DJ Double D, member for 1 month on that prospect level. Daily dose. Wait. Are you saying daily dose of Tanquil? Just like Matt Bent? Is that what DDD means? Daily dose of Tanquil? If Tank says he's innocent, then, I guess that's what he means. Daily dose of Tanquil. If Tank says he's innocent, then he's innocent. You Tank fans are crazy. B-Lo member for 38 months. God damn. If it walk like a duck, talk like a duck, it's probably a duck. And every time I said duck, those were emojis. JXV, $2. So the hair follicle test being passed don't matter? Not really to me. Personally, not really to me. Unless they give us more information on that hair test, like, oh, Bill Haney was present. Bill or Ryan or Devin's lawyer was present. Someone was present. The way that it has been reported that Ryan's representative was present when the B sample was cracked open and retested or tested, for the first time. That would have been the proper process. They didn't follow that. That's not protocol, just getting a hair follicle test when you want. Why not get the hair follicle test a day after you found out you tested positive? Like when Dan Rayfield broke the story, why instead of posting that you love steroids and you want to eat steroids and all this weird stuff, why not just go get the hair follicle test then? Why not post the results? Why are we hearing the results are coming from a lawyer? Oh, and that lawyer works for Ryan, which means he doesn't get paid unless Ryan pays him. CT, $2. Ness, how you feel about channels defending the results? It is what it is, man. Everybody feels differently about drug cheats. You know, I am not a guy that wants anyone banned for life. You know, a lot of you guys called for Big Baby to be banned for life. I wasn't with that. People, had a witch hunt for Canelo. I wasn't with any crazy ban. Oscar Valdez, Andre Berto. I'm with tighter, policing. They need policing. It's just the bottom line. You need policing and you need better testing or 365 testing, which is the only true way. But keeping it moving, we're going to go to the phone lines. I believe this is Matt Bent 100. Am I wrong? Hello, 316.
Hello.
Yes. Who's this?
Oh, this is Mr. Platinum.
Mr. Platinum, what up, champ? I'm sorry, I tried to not use my Rolodex.
No, it's all right. So for us casual fans, so can you explain how the testing works? Like, how many days prior to the actual boxing event do they test for these substances?
Well, this was one day before. It was April 19th. And then again, the day after, he tested positive. He got tested before the fight and after the fight, and both times tested positive.
Oh, okay, I got you. So they're saying he was cycling more than likely.
They're not saying that, but that's more what low traces usually people assume, When it's low traces of something that can help you, it's because you've already, cycled off allegedly. I don't know. I've never taken steroids. I'm not a big, I'm not a dude that seeks out hella information on steroids either. These guys are going to cheat. They need policing. They going to cheat, bro. We talking millions of dollars. Look, we talking Ryan said he made 40 again or 50. Like, what won't you do for $50 million? You know what I'm saying? Take a little eye strain? Okay.
So the only thing that gets taken away is the win on his record?
Yeah, he gets the win. Should be the win should be taken away. It'll either become a no contest or a loss, and he's gonna have to serve a suspension. And hopefully, they make him do 365. I know the WBC will get involved because he's Mexican, and hopefully they convince him to do 365. That way he can earn the trust of the fans back. You know, if you're on 365-day drug testing with VADA, the best agency, we'll believe you. And that's why I'm giving Big Baby Gerald Miller a fourth opportunity at boxing, because he's doing 365. So it's like, if you find a way to cheat while on 365-day drug testing, then shit, you a motherfucking, you got an issue. You know what I'm saying? There's something mentally wrong with you. You need to seek out help. You know, and it's probably more than competitive. Like, we probably need to really check on them. You know, it could be a addiction too. You know, some of these steroid users, at least in the bodybuilding world, you know, they be addicted.
So do they not, when they do the contracts, put like, in case of stuff like this happens, there's like a penalty involved, or you lose your purse, or you?
You would hope so, man. You would hope so. You know, we've spoken about that, and depending on who we've had on the show in terms of, appreciate the call, in terms of who it was, like whether it be a promoter, matchmaker, someone in the business, and we asked that question. It's never really a clear answer, right? Everyone's contract is different. You can't compare a Blue Nose Adam Lopez contract to a Gervonta Davis contract and what will be in that fine print. But I'm with this caller. His name was Mr. Platinum. In your fight contract, it should say, if you test positive, bro, I want all my money for my fight camp, and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it should be there. And for the promoter too, like I'm not taking a chance on Big Baby Gerald Miller if it's not in the contract that if you pop positive, you paying my money back. Like, whatever money I spent, you paying it, because you're at fault for the event not happening because you did the bullshit again. So I would hope it's in contract. But again, contracts get broke all the time. Fuck, man, listen. And sometimes you gotta go all the way as far as getting the person's paycheck garnished. Like, even when you win in court, they still gotta willfully pay you. And then if they don't willfully pay you, gotta go back to court to get it garnished out they check. Like, man, it's so much bullshit. H-Town, what up?
What up, man? It's H-Town. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Man, see, this is what I don't like, man. You gotta tell the whole story. You can't just tell part of the story. You're supposed to say Ryan passed all his tests before the fight and the one during the fight. Hair follicle test is important because it goes back months. If he was on steroids, let me finish. Don't cut me off.
How is the hair follicle test important when you conducted your own test?
It goes back months.
Man, listen, it's all good. Die on the sword, dog. You were the main one defending him.
If he was on steroid cycling,
you was the main one defending him, so you got to come up with a wild cockamamie story now, not to look like a...
There ain't no cockamamie. It's reality.
Oh, yeah. No, it's not reality. Reality is suspended.
You got masking agents. You got masking agents. No, see, now you're not letting me talk because you don't want to hear no facts.
That's the reality. That's the reality.
You don't want to hear no facts because you want to push a narrative.
You said I'm giving false information, and then you came on here lying.
I ain't lying.
You said I gave false information. I screen shared everything. I showed everything. So what false information am I giving? The one lying is you.
No, you didn't say Ryan has passed all his tests before the fight. You keep saying he flunked.
Is today's show about Ryan's previous test or about Ryan's B sample?
That's how you push the narrative. You leave stuff out because people don't.
But is today's show about Ryan's previous test or about the B sample that we were all waiting on to get tested so we could find out if he was cheating or not? What are you talking about?
He had in the system masking agents, anything like that is still in the system. It don't go away. He'll be in there for like 9 to 10 months.
And what's your point?
They go that far back.
What's your point?
Well, if he's on steroid cycling, genius, he's got masking agents, and he's been passing all the other tests.
So you're gonna get sarcastic with me and use the word genius when you're taking the word of a test that you have no results for.
Aren't you paying
Shut
attention?
your dumb ass up.
The
Shut your dumb
Haney's to
ass
say that I
up.
need a hair follicle, give it to me now to disprove that he's passed.
The
See, you're not
Haney.
paying attention.
So wait, it's up to the Haneys to say, hey, yo, since you went and did your own hair follicle test and didn't invite us the way you were invited to the B sample, let me get another hair follicle test. Even though Guru Science just said how long has it been, how many times has he washed his hair, and how has he washed his hair. If you don't shut your ass up, please.
No, you're not paying attention. You're going with some bullshit.
No, you're just an idiot.
No, I ain't no idiot. I get these tests done yearly, bro.
You are. And we hear you.
No,
You
you don't know
sound
nothing
just
about
like
the
one.
test. You don't know nothing about the test, and you over here just
no
spewing
one cares.
bullshit.
No one cares
You're
about your
spewing
test.
bullshit.
No one cares about a test that no one was present for. That's not how things work.
The hair follicle test and the blood test are the most important tests in any testing.
Gotta go. That's the bell, champ. Beat it. You guys need to get shit together, okay? Don't talk to me about a hair follicle test that no representative from Haney's team was there. Don't talk to me about a hair follicle test that we don't have any paperwork for. We don't know nothing. We get in the word of Ryan's lawyer. Like, are you stupid or dumb? Is Ryan's lawyer supposed to say that the hair follicle test was clean? Is he supposed to say that it was dirty? Like, what do you think he's supposed to say as a dude that only gets paid by Ryan? If you don't get your little weird ass out of here. G-Ball, what up? These are the same dudes that were saying he was not dirty. So now they don't know where to go.
Shout out to the back call. Shout out to the show. Great show tonight. David Haney. Is your teammate hair test bullshit too? Do we question how many times she washed her hair before she did her hair test? Did we question how long she waited before she did her hair test? Look, I got my own mind. I think the way I want to think. You can't make me think a certain way.
You do know Alicia didn't do any hair tests, right?
But Haney, rematch that man. Rematch that man.
My brother.
I'm pretty sure he's not gonna cheat the second.
You do know Alicia didn't have no hair test, right? Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Like I said, Haney, rematch that man. He ain't gonna cheat the second time. Thank you.
Dudes is weird. This must be another dude that wanted Ryan not to be dirty, and all of a sudden, Alicia Baumgartner is part of this subject. Alicia Baumgartner is in the title. You can see the deflection at its finest. 2 back-to-back calls, straight deflection, ignoring the facts. I love it. I love to see these weirdos squirm. Then, Ness, don't call me a weirdo. Stop doing weird shit. Stop doing weird shit. Then you call in here to say he wasn't dirty. Now all of a sudden he dirty. You still making up excuses because you a weirdo. You don't want to fucking live in reality. Shit is crazy, bruv. Sad too. We got, might be a new call in the 908. Who's this?
Yo, what up, Ness? It's J-Max, bro. I'm calling you from my phone.
What up, champ?
How you feeling, though? You good? You calm?
I'm good. I just don't like people lying. But we all know that.
So, but listen, bro. So, you and me keep it professional, respectful. But I got a couple questions for you, right? So, here's my thing, right? We already knew the B sample was going to come back positive.
No,
right?
we didn't. That's why we had to do what we had to do. We did not know.
Okay.
If we didn't know, we wouldn't have went through all this.
All right, correction. You're right. Okay. But, you mentioned a couple of minutes ago that we don't have anything, right? We don't have a report. We just have
for the hair follicle.
Saying,
no. See,
correct.
We got nothing for the hair follicle test that Ryan decided to do on his own. That has nothing to do with the B sample.
No, correct. I'm going there. That's what you said. Yeah, we agree. We're on the same page. But something that's interesting, and I did a little research, and I've been thinking about it, man. We do have a name. and that name is Dr. Pascal Kent, right? And I went ahead and did a little research on this doctor, right? First of all, everyone needs to understand this is a licensed doctor, right? And that's number one. Number two, he is one of the world-leading experts in toxicology reports and drug and alcohol testing. He's been also used to do some high-profile case findings and testings in other sports. So here's my thing. When they go to the commission, the Haney team, the Ryan Garcia team, they're going to be providing all these evidence, right, from VADA, and now we have one from findings from a test that was quote-unquote done of Ryan's hair follicle. My thing is, if you have one of the world's leading experts for doing a test on this and saying these are the findings, do you honestly think that a world-renowned expert, licensed doctor, is going to somehow fluke a test to jeopardize not only his license but his credibility? So at the end of the day, Ness, I listen. A couple of weeks ago, you asked Danny on the show. You said, "Yo, you know what's crazy? They never overturned Alicia's testing, right?" And you were like, and Danny was like, "Yeah, but that's a different situation." What did Danny say? Danny said they found contamination. All I'm saying, this might be the same case, and now you got a doctor involved on the other side.
My G, but what don't you get? Alicia was suspended. Like, y'all living in a fantasy world. Like, Alicia was suspended. She served a suspension. Canelo, listen. Canelo did a fucking hair follicle test. He was suspended. It don't fucking matter. What you don't get is Austrian can't be in your system. It don't matter if it's a billionth or a 1.1, okay? It don't matter.
Yeah.
It don't matter. So if Canelo is the king of boxing and he could do a clenbuterol test and get hair follicles to try to prove his innocence and it don't work and he still got to get a suspension, what are we talking about? Like, literally, what are we talking about?
I'm not saying he's not getting suspended.
No, you're the main one. My brother, you're the one calling in saying, well, a leading expert, what is the expert? What does it matter? Canelo had an expert. He still got suspended. So please explain your argument.
Brother, I'm not saying he's not getting suspended. I believe he still is going to be. My question is...
But you brought up the doctor's license and the integrity of the doctor for what? Yes. For what if it don't matter?
Because we're talking about the jeopardy of him intentionally cheating, intentionally.
My G, what you not getting is it don't matter. Intention, not intention. It don't matter. They still get suspended. Valdez still got suspended. It didn't matter about the T. Like, what don't y'all get? It don't matter. It don't matter if you intended. Listen to me. Did we ever figure out if Big Baby stuck himself with a needle? For the shit that they said could kill rats? No, we ain't find out. Did it matter? No. Did he get suspended? Yes. What the fuck are y'all talking about?
But he's gonna get suspended. He's gonna get suspended. But I don't think it's gonna be a no contest. I don't think it might happen. That's all. I still think I agree with you. He's gonna get suspended, Ness. That's all I'm saying.
So wait a minute.
Yes, sir.
You oh my God, this dude just fell in the hole. You're telling us because he got a hair follicle test that he's gonna not get a suspension but keep the win? Because you said he's not getting a no contest. You said the word he's not getting a no contest. I don't think he's getting no contest. I mean, he'll get suspended, but he ain't getting no contest. So what the fuck is he gonna get on his record, genius?
Well, I don't know.
Okay, I got to go then. I gave you too much time to ramble and not say anything, bro. Jay, you wildin'. You haven't said anything.
All right, brother.
Anything.
We talk later, brother.
No, you literally said it's not going to be a no contest, but you won't say it ain't going to be a loss, but you don't want to say it's going to be a win. Like, these dudes are weird. It's not a no contest, Ness. I don't think it's going to be a no contest, Ness, because he got his own private test, and they checked his hair, and they said he ain't had nothing. So shit, I don't think it's gonna be a no contest. But I won't dare tell you I don't think they're gonna take the win off. And fuck it, I'm just ignore the fact that it won't be a loss neither. I'm gonna just throw out there it ain't gonna be a no contest. So Genius, what is it gonna be? What are they gonna overturn it to? Like these dudes calling in with the weirdest shit, man. But look, you know I love this shit. That's why I do 2 shows a day. Call in all the fuck you want. I will make fun of y'all weird motherfuckers all day. Donald, $2. That's not no counterpunch, Donald. I don't know. I don't even know. He says, man, where is Mr. Haney? We need him to come on. Maybe this is not a counterpunch in a super chat. I hit up Bill. Let me see if he even seen the message. I don't know. I hit him up. But we got Cliff with a counter. Giving dudes free time to spew nonsense.
Yo, Ness, the thing is, today, them callers is going to make the show. Because other than that, you guys are going to have an agree fest. But I'm back to, now I mean, because I left a few things out. I wanted to talk about how if I was Ryan, like, I would do this shit again because ain't nothing happened for him. Even if he do get suspended and everything, his popularity grew. We can't wait to see him in his next fight, see how he look off the PEDs or wherever. He's going to go crazy. He's probably going to outsell Tank in his pay-per-views. You know what I'm saying? He's been with the president. He's got invited to see I seen him with French Montana, all types of crazy people. He won and Devin lost. And remember when the fight was going on, we all thought like, yo, Devin is gonna win and he's not gonna get no credit. So it's a lose-lose for Devin. But that same thing kind of happened, but Ryan won and then he cheated, but it's still a lose-lose for Devin. Devin is still got to deal with all the negative, like as far as the future, his future and Ryan's future is all positive. That's kind of why he deserves a longer suspension. But so when them callers call though and they talking crazy, you gotta cook them. But because that's gonna be the entertainment today. But this the last thing I want to say before my time run out. This is what everybody should think about. Remember when Ryan was talking about the Bohemian Grove and what happened to him as a kid and what he's seen and how he was going to expose Diddy and all of that stuff. After the fight, he was going to let the higher ups have it. And he, you know what I mean? What happened when he won? We haven't heard any of that no more. So was he using little kids' trauma? That's a serious situation. You even gave him, you supported him. You was like, yo, he could have seen anything. I remember you like not taking that, like not sneezing at that, like saying he's just crazy. You was almost like giving him the benefit of the doubt. Did he do that type of shit?
Of course, I was giving the benefit of that. When you say something like that, I don't want to think that you trying to fucking, capitalize on someone's unfortunate situation.
That's my point that I'm making is we gave him the benefit of the doubt on a very serious, touchy American or worldwide topic. But what happened? It's gone. He didn't expose nobody. He hasn't mentioned it again. He's just blessed. Highly favored. Know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy that he used all these things, and then at the end of the day, it's over. It's gone. We haven't heard a peep of it. Ryan is like a dirty ass dude, and we shouldn't even be surprised. Are you surprised that he popped? We shouldn't even be surprised that he behaved.
I am surprised. Obviously, if you're gonna go based off his behavior, lead up to the fight, then you can. I mean, I can see your angle that you not surprised, but hell yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised. I didn't expect he would do that. It's like, man, I mean, it was your first call, Cliff. I mean, you said it, right? I think it was you. Bro, they had 6 fights. Like, the dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? But again, I guess, not everybody believes taking steroids could lead to killing somebody, even though we all know you could die in the ring regardless of steroids. But maybe that's I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. All I know is I never thought he would do that. Like, why, right? He's got decent power. He's got a big fan base, I mean, only he knows, right? Those 6 fights we weren't there. Only he knows why, or it still could be contamination. Just because he's guilty of both samples being positive doesn't mean that, again, that he intentionally consumed any PEDs. But it's in his system, so that don't matter for in terms of suspension and his boxing career. But from a moral standpoint, maybe I still give him the benefit of the doubt that maybe he didn't know how it got in his system. It's always hard to believe that because this is a competitive sport where you beating on somebody, and it's like, what a coincidence that you pop. You couldn't pop for a diuretic. Like, I prefer motherfuckers to pop for a diuretic. Let's be real. Okay, he popped for a diuretic, something on a banned substance list, used to cut weight. Not used to enhance your speed. Not used to enhance your already gifted power. Not used to help you with fatigue. Because those are enhancements. Those are making you better. A diuretic, maybe they need to put certain diuretics on the list to make it easier for them to cut weight, but not if it gives, enhancing properties. We got Brambo, $2. Devin will beat Matias Pitbull Tio, 2-time undisputed. C-Buck, $20. Drop a bomb for the dude. It's very disappointing to see so many people going out their way to avoid condemning Ryan for popping dirty. I just unsubscribed from 3 boxing channels that I've supported for years. The hate for Devin and Bill is real. Pistol Parkway Mozzie, $2. Block H-Town's number. Damn, he got 9 thumbs up on that. Speaking of Mozzie, I see you got a counter, and after you, G-Von.
The vibes, what's the vibes?
Chillin'.
Man, niggas gotta get out their feelings, bro. They gotta get out their feelings, man. When the proof is right here in front of you, that all they defending, maybe they should sign up and be Ryan Garcia's lawyer, bro. It's like we listening to, tryouts to be this man's attorney right now. Man, this shit is crazy. They know more than the attorneys. If the dude tests dirty, the rules is you cannot keep that W no matter how, it's just, I don't care what happened with the results on the scorecards or whatever. The shit is over, man. He pissed dirty, and that's just what it is. And niggas just gonna have to live with that. He gonna be all right. I think Ryan will be just fine. So they really panicking for no reason. He's gonna serve his suspension time. He's gonna come back, and he's still gonna be the same. I feel like he's still gonna be the same star that he is now. It's not really gonna change anything. His next fight, people gonna be interested. They're gonna want to see what's gonna happen. They want to see his next fight. I think Devin's next fight is gonna do just as well too. People gonna want to see if he's really, you got that question like, okay, he wasn't looking good in his last fight. We seen him get beat up with Ryan. They don't care about the PDs or nothing like that. So, you feel me? We just gonna have to see, and everybody's gonna be tuned in for that shit. I feel like they both gonna be straight, and niggas is panicking, and they should just calm down a little bit, bro. I don't see how you take care of your mental going through all this shit, bro. I really don't, but I commend you for it. You know what I'm saying? I know you going through it right now, but I commend you for it, my nigga, because this shit is crazy, bro. Like, seriously. I don't know how you do it, Ness, but you know what I mean? Keep doing this shit, bro.
Appreciate you, man.
What's my man that just what's my man that just called?
Fuck, that was J-Max, the one that was talking about no contest.
Nah, my man's that called
H-Town?
right before. Nah, fuck no, not H-Town. I can't. Yo, H-Town
Cliff?
is crazy.
Cliff in Connecticut?
Cliff. Yeah, what Cliff was saying. Yeah. I feel what Cliff was saying. I feel what Cliff was saying. You feel me? But that shit was crazy, bro. Like your first three callers when I just came in, crazy. H Town always fucking off the chain. Yo, H Town got to tighten up, man. H Town got to tighten the fuck up, yo. But that's my call, bro.
Oh man, I bet you G-Vine ain't gonna change his tune either. G-Vine, how are you? Judgment Day.
I'm doing I'm doing good, my friend. How you doing? Look, hey, it's another beautiful day in boxing. Beautiful fucking day in boxing, man. I gotta tell you, Ness. See, the thing is, you talk about people keeping the same energy, and you know you fucking right. I keep the same energy at all fucking times because that's just who the fuck I am. I'm standing on what the fuck I stand on. You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's clear to see what the fuck is going on here, man. It
What's
is what
going
it is.
on?
This is the This is the Haney voice. Shout out to that, right? I ain't got too much time to cook. I'm a definitely cook some shit in the morning. You know what I mean? I'm gonna save it for breakfast. Cause right now I gotta get some sleep and shit. Motherfucker been up more than 24 hours tweaking and shit. But look, man, you gotta understand something, right? Hair follicles. Wait, hold on. Before I get to this, right? People said Ryan is Ryan is guilty. It's on Ryan to prove his innocence, right? And that's what the fuck Ryan is trying to do. But now people mad because like, oh shit, wait. That's too solid of a way to fucking prove your innocence. Ryan, don't do all that. Hair follicle, you gonna go out your way to get your own test, your own independent test that ain't gonna be biased, that ain't gonna involve Victor Conte and all these weird ass motherfuckers trying to do some weird shit, right? Now everybody, you want to talk about people being mad. Everybody right now calling in is mad because they're like, hold on, Ryan, that's unfair. Again, they feel like Ryan cheating again, right? Like, damn, Ryan, how you keep hitting us with these left hooks? We see them coming, but we just can't move out the fucking way. We too stupid to move, right? Because this is what people don't understand. Hair follicle is way more fucking accurate, right? I was talking about in the chat how one of my neighbors is a California Highway Patrol, right? And here in California, to become a CHP, they don't do a piss test. They do a hair follicle test because a piss test only goes a maximum a month back, right? And you can mask all kinds of shit within your piss, but you can't do that shit with your hair. Hair, it goes back to a year's worth of drug use. And to become a CHP in the state of California, you cannot have even done weed within the last year, right? And that's the whole reason why they do a hair follicle because they want to know what type of shit you abusing. It'll show how much alcohol you do, how much weed you do, cocaine, any other fucking substance there is, because there is nothing more fucking accurate than a hair follicle test. This is how they do DNA test shit. DNA test shit too, you know what I mean? It is what it is. People mad because Ryan stepped it up and did this shit big. You get what I'm saying? He did this shit right. Everybody said it's on you, Ryan. It's on you. You guilty until proven innocent. Now motherfucker took his first swing and motherfuckers didn't like it. But see, this is an art of war too, right? Because people don't understand. Ryan stood back. He said, "Okay, I already know this shit's gonna be dirty. I know it is, right? Because there's a big conspiracy going on. Like I said, man, I'm gonna really cook in the morning. I'm gonna have some good breakfast and shit. But for now, it is what it is. I'll keep the stove turned to medium and shit. But look, man,
You may feel like it's
he
your
waited.
time.
Hey,
That's the
I
style,
sent a king
champ.
counter by the way. I hope you seen that. Hold on. Can I get my shit
Yeah,
off?
yeah,
Because
yeah,
like I
yeah.
said, I ain't got much time, man. Look, and look, let me tell you this much, right? He waited for them to get the results right, and then for them to do their little celebration. They doing their little dance and whatnot, and then it's like, wait, hold on, but you didn't know what we did behind the scenes, right? Because I'm gonna make sure to prove my innocence. And now motherfuckers mad because they got the okey doke pulled on them, right? The old fucking banana in the tailpipe. Motherfuckers is losing their minds. They don't know how the fuck Ryan keeps doing this shit. How the fuck you keep outsmarting us? How the fuck don't you just let us rob you of your best fucking win that you got so far? How the fuck don't you let us discredit you, Ryan? Why don't you just lay down, Ryan? That's what motherfuckers is really mad about. You get what I'm saying? Like Haney's getting his karma. People been talking about this shit. Fake ass Muslim. You know what I mean, motherfucker didn't fast for shit, and it still ain't fasting this shit. I'm gonna make up for it after my training, right? There's a lot of karma that's going along with this. Justice for Regis. I'm gonna keep pushing that shit because that motherfucker did Regis dirty, and everybody was fucking applauding that shit. Everybody was happy for that shit. Like, damn, you see how he was able to drop him? He the new Wilder, the 140 division. That shit was crazy when motherfuckers started saying that weird shit. Motherfucker ain't got no fucking power. It is what it is, man. They trying to do Ryan dirty, and he just fighting and defending himself, and people don't like it. It is what it is, man. It's funny how the more accurate test Anybody will tell you the more accurate test is the hair follicle one, and that's the one telling you that motherfucker ain't abusing no type of fucking drug. You get what I'm saying? But the other one will tell you that there is billions of fucking milligrams of shit in the system. That shit ain't gonna make you into no fucking Superman. Give that shit to fucking give that shit to you, Ness. You think you gonna hop in there in 2 weeks and beat the dog shit out of Wilder? I highly doubt that. You get what I'm saying? That shit don't do nothing to you in no fucking 2 weeks. People are out their minds, man. They don't understand what's really going on. It is what it is, man. I'm gonna keep fucking cooking these motherfuckers, man. Hey, and I don't know what to tell these people, man. Justice for Regis. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be back in the morning to have my breakfast, kicked up with my feet up. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. Ryan, keep doing your fucking shit. Cause these motherfuckers are some dirty motherfuckers, man. And like I said, I used to have a lot of belief in these guys. I believed in the whole Devin the Dream shit. And it's crazy how this shit fucking turns out, man. Devin, you getting exposed, man. Sad. Hey, and another thing too is how the fuck did the first time it took 2 weeks for the results to even be announced, right? And then all of a sudden, the next time we get the results in 1 day. It's funny how the shit aligned with Devin's live interview with ESPN, so he could try to talk bad on Ryan on that shit. It is what it is, man. A lot of these people don't want to see the fucking truth. They blinded. They you know what I mean. I don't know what it is, man. But I'll be back later, man. Now, shout out to you. Shout out to the Devin Dream Haney voice.
You may
And
feel like it's your
yeah.
time.
Hey, man, just get ready to send some more money, all right? So you can try and cook and tell more lies because, again, like Guru Science told you, the SARMs can't be detected in the hair follicle test. So you got this genius, who's mad that he was, defending Ryan without waiting. And now he's also looking bad. So he wants to tell you over and over and yell how the hair follicle test is the best test. But, here we have a report telling you that it's not. And we'll just screen share that. And this is direct with the use of SARMs, right? So we'll just find it here. It's going to take a second. Oh, here we go. This is because a negative hair result cannot exclude the use of the detected drug and cannot overrule the urine test. No way. So you just wasted $10 to lie? Get out of here. So when I go down here, does it, what does this say here? Wait, what is this? Where is it? Oh, is it this? SARM's identification has never been reported in hair? So he was intelligent in getting a hair follicle test to trick everybody because you can't detect SARMs in it? But Gio, you muscly motherfucker, you knew that. You knew that because you said you on a snack pack, right? You fuckers act like Google don't exist. Won't you go to fuck to sleep, huh? Go to sleep. Stop fucking lying.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
Two-Tone, what up? Goddamn liars.
Yo, what's new, man? It's your boy.
Y'all
Two-Tone,
making
the
y'all mamas
superstar.
look bad. I'm just saying. My mama ain't raised a liar.
Y'all
We
hear me?
all allowed to change. You a liar today,
Y'all
you
hear
ain't
me?
got to be a liar tomorrow. You a bad guy today,
Y'all-
you ain't got to be a bad guy tomorrow.
Yo, y'all hear me?
What up, Tone?
Yo, Guru, unleash the flutes on him. You remember that Jay-Z song there? When he said Guru? Remember that? Now, hold on. Guru, the same person who said Ostarine don't help you? If y'all want to see that tweet that he posted, it's on my profile on Twitter. I having a lot of amazing content on there. Guru, the same one that allegedly jacked up Juan Manuel Marquez? The same
Hell
guru
yeah.
that was
Hell
beefing,
yeah.
the same guru that was beefing with Victor,
Conti.
Balco, Barry Bonds,
Exactly. So the
Conte.
nemesis of Victor Conte somehow is on the same page as Victor Conte.
But guess
Ain't
what,
that
man?
strange?
Ness, guess what?
I find that ironic.
I ran a profile on Guru.
Mm-hmm.
The man been hating Ryan Garcia since 2000 and something. Ryan Garcia may have fucked this nigga's bitch. He may have fucked his bitch. How
That's
much
been the
he hate
latest
this man?
excuse. Anytime you got something negative to say about Ryan, he fucked your bitch.
No, I don't know about all that. I'm just saying I
I
don't know
mean,
about
that's what
all that.
happened
But
with Cambosos, right?
Ness, Ryan then hired an extreme doctor from Grey's Anatomy. Do you know how much child support this doctor has canceled from paternity tests? The baby ain't mine. This the same nigga that Maury Povich used, allegedly.
That's what's up.
It's musty out there, Ness.
I mean,
Follicle test.
you do understand that regardless, it was in his system. So intentional, not
Yes.
intentional, you still serve a suspension. We on the same page?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
but we gotta let the facts fly with zero remorse. The man was negative up until the 19th and the 20th. This all leads to bad contamination. Ryan Garcia, Canelo, what up? Canelo's like, payday, get a hair follicle test, payday. Ness, it's over, bro. Tell that man Devin the Dream Haney, take his old back. Give the nigga his old back. Please, for the love of God, for the love of boxing. Whoever done passed away, rest in peace, Colin. Everybody who's died in the sport of boxing, rest in peace, you. For the love of God, give this nigga his old back so we can move the fuck on. For the love of fucking God. This is like an OnlyFans model that wanted subscription. Here, bitch, take the $6.99, bitch. Take the $6.99. Take it back. Ness, it has to be over. We supposed to be talking about what's them two white niggas fighting in the UK. What's his name? Josh Taylor and the other motherfucker. We supposed to be talking about them. Instead, we talking about motherfucking hair. We talking about hair and lotion. Ness, niggas on the timeline and posted lotion. Lotion. Ness, you have a Ryan Garcia t-shirt on right now that is fucking crispy, fresh out the box. You didn't have to wear that today. I'm fucking disgusted.
I purposely wore it today, baby.
I know. I'm out, man. Shout out my nigga Drew, man. I'm out.
We got Dre Nice, $2. H-Town, get off your knees, bro. He cheated. Damn. Y'all got to stop associating fandom with homophobic things, man. Come on, man. Or homophobia or homophobic acts. Like, y'all weird, man. Years of lurking. $2. Failed 4 drug tests and people defending him. Wild. 10 thumbs up on that. Supermax, $2 more. Read memos, tweets. We don't care about the hair. Forget the tweets, man. Google, can you detect SARMs in hair follicle tests? Is one Google search away. It's just, again, these people think we don't have a computer and internet access, and they're going to call in and lie, and everything will be okay. H-Town, $5. Never once have I said Ryan didn't have Austrian in his system. Question is, how much? How much? To prove if it was intentional consumption or he willfully cheated. Bro, this is my issue with this willfully cheated shit that y'all keep trying to do. We in a fight. You want me to believe it's a coincidence that the drug you pop for helps you with speed, helps you with fatigue, and helps you with power. That's a coincidence to you. You spending $5 to say that. It's not a coincidence, champ. It's not a coincidence. Like, was it a coincidence when Canelo was going in the toughest fight of his career and he tested? That was a coincidence? Yo, y'all silly. Like, it was a coincidence that Margarito had illegal hand wraps when he went to fight Shane Mosley. That was a coincidence. Like, the fuck? Motherfuckers is trying to get an edge. Y'all know it. It's all about, is you going to get caught? Dodge J, $5. Salute Ness. Keep cooking these apologists. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. 6 thumbs up on that. We got DJ Double D, $5. He should be suspended for sure. But callers talking about lifetime ban is some bitch. Huh? Is some bitch. Poop emoji. Fury got 2 years and y'all still support him. Keep that same energy. Yeah, I mean, I think Amir Khan got 2 years for the same shit. Fern Martinez, $2. Friday's Fanboys Nest, TBV for life. Troll Beta, $20 Sweden. Diuretic mass PDs, not just help with making weight. Again, I said maybe they should allow some diuretics that they allow. This way, they know when they test, they can test, and nothing can be masked. But, you know, I don't think a diuretic, it's a banned substance, which is on the banned substance list, which can get you suspended if you use it. But it's not a performance enhancement drug. It's not a PD. Even though I guess it could be argued because it is enhancing your performance to cut weight, I don't fucking know. Urban Stocks, welcome to the prospect level. Brambo, $2. Why these fanboys calling in so emotional? Laugh out loud. Because, you know, they stood on that ridiculousness, and now, you know, they can't turn back. We got a counterpunch from Fats.
Yo.
What up?
What up? What up, man? I know dude ain't say he wasn't going take all that time. He's gonna save for the morning and took 6 minutes. Like, like nah. I was like, God damn, you gonna have it in the car. He was just going on, man. I don't get it. And that's like 1 minute the kids sell 30K pay-per-views. The next minute he got enough power and influence to mess with a goddamn drug test. What they think, Ryan special or something? He and like bro, ain't nobody doing nothing special for Ryan. He ain't nobody special. He ain't above the bottom line. Like, bro, your shit don't got a name on it when they go to that lab like everybody else. Like, and then you lucky you just got caught for that one because the B sample came back negative for the other one that they were saying he had got caught with too, right?
The B sample came back negative for the other one, yeah. The like whatever it was,
Right.
the 19, the nanodrone 19 or some shit.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So like you waned off of that one real good. You get what I mean? Like how was that in your system? Like these niggas crazy. Like ain't no way. The dude, we already ain't take the dude serious. He don't be working out like that. He don't really be doing shit. Why would you not believe that he cutting corners? I mean, shit, I believe it. He cutting corners. You get what I'm saying? He already not dedicated like that. Ryan just want the bitches. You get what I'm saying? The money. You get what I mean? He doing the drugs and shit. That's it. That's it. I mean, come on, man. You keep acting like it's some type of conspiracy theories for Ryan Garcia. They out there fucking mind, man. I don't understand that. And then, arguably, the Devin fight was bigger than the Tank fight as far as his legacy wise. You know what I mean? Because had he lost this fight, he wouldn't have been taken seriously, like at all, on the pro level, like at all. Come on, bitch. My fault. But yeah, though he wouldn't have been taken seriously had he lost this fight. So I believe he cut corners, man. He been a slacker. But to speak on the Dev shit, I mean, it is pussy a little bit, Dev. You won disqualification. I see if you won no contest, okay, cool, that don't count type shit. Yeah, he was cheating. But you trying to steal a victory and not rematch? Like, come on, bro. That shit looks soft, man. That shit look crazy as fuck. Like you going outside with that one, homie. Like word up. But and Oscar, I see why Canelo don't like him. Like you playing games with the money. You supposed to, I can't stand niggas like that. Yo, you be doing business with a nigga and nigga want to hold on to the money. You bullshitting. Niggas trying to get to the bag, man. Pay the bill. You get what I'm saying? Fuck you hold on to the buddy for one flash shit like you got it like that. If Oscar don't get that bread up, nigga gonna come and kidnap his dumb ass, man. For real. Nigga ain't playing with no motherfucking M's. I appreciate the call though.
Yeah, I think Oscar just wasn't picking up
You may
because
feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
I had been told by sources that a large percentage of both their purses were held back until the results of all this. So I think Oscar was just, waiting as long as possible because it is. There's the results. You feel me? But there's still no reason not to be answering calls in between that time. That's bananas, man. Dirty business. And then off the back of Canelo just saying that you stealing money from fighters, now you got Devin telling people on social media that you're not answering his calls and that he want his money. This is not a good look. Oscar needs better. I don't know. He needs some help on the PR angle. When it comes to those things, I mean, I love what Holly's doing with him from making him a personality. She's helping him become a personality more than he's ever been. Troll Beta, $50 Sweden. You misunderstood me. Diuretics are masking agents used to falsify the results of doping, controls, and to conceal doping. That's why they are banned. Okay, champ. Okay. I mean, I did understand that. What I'm saying is, if the testing agency allows a certain diuretic, they should be able to still, find whatever they're looking for around that one because they know the compound of that one. You know what I'm saying? But again, not my thing. Sounds like this is your thing, and you're in a foreign country where it's easier to get them damn things. So maybe you're right. We got a counterpunch from Mozzie. Mozzie, what happened, champ? You ain't avail? I see you there, but you not on the request. Do I wait? Keep it moving. Mozzie going once. All right, we got counterpunch from Malcolm.
Mr. Gibbs,
What up? What up? What up, Malcolm? How are you?
I'm chilling. I'm chilling. First, I want to address that bozo who keep calling in talking about that justice for Regis shit. Uh, Devin came in, he weighed in at the weight, and he did rehydrate a lot. But I could see that being an issue if he just got in there and goddamn mauled and bullied Regis. That was one of the most finesse performances Devin has ever had. So who gives a fuck how much he weighed? He didn't maul. He didn't brawl. So what did the weight really matter? And secondly, yeah, Ryan cheated. I didn't need this B sample to be tested for my opinion. It didn't change my opinion whatsoever. I feel like but I also, I don't have any of these boxers as protagonists. It's a sport. So if all this outrage Ryan getting, would he have got that same outrage if he tested positive after the Duarte fight? No. It's just that because it was such a high profile fight, I do think that means the suspension should be greater. I feel like I don't know what the suspension is for first time offenders, but let's say it's a year. I feel like it should be 2 years just off the strength that it was a title fight that he cheated in. I do feel like the punishment should be more severe if you cheat in a title fight. Um, but yeah, I think I like the way Ryan fights, so I'm not gonna stop being a fan of him. I'm not gonna say he should be banned from boxing, but um, I believe that what he did was a little sinister. All that the caller before talking about he was making up or using all that shit about kids being abducted and all of those things. Yeah, I think that's sinister because I think he was only doing that to paint the narratives that the elites were against him or the theys were against him so that when he tested positive maybe the blow wouldn't be as severe. So I think all of that shit was just a ploy to soften the blow when he got caught cheating because he knew he was going to cheat. I don't know why he felt like he needed to cheat against I don't know why he felt like he had to cheat against Devin Haney, especially considering he didn't cheat against Tank. You know what I'm saying? Tank, much more powerful, much stronger. You know, I just found that odd. But yeah, I think Ryan should be suspended for a couple years. 1 year is not enough when these motherfuckers only fighting twice a year, you know. And I think a fine should go with it too, because it's a title fight, bro. You can't disrespect the sport in that way. But I think all in all, Ryan's not mad at the results. I think the way his profile went up from that performance, I don't think he mad. I think we need to
You may
direct our
feel like it's your
anger to
time,
the sanctioning bodies
but it's
and
not
the
your time.
handles of the sport so that they can make it a cleaner sport. That's my call.
Malcolm, appreciate you. Let's see what we got next. We got Pilot. Pilot, where you go? Joe Pilot, right? What up? Counterpunch.
Yo,
What up?
you can hear me?
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, this is a bad look for Ryan. Damn, he just got the biggest win in his career. Now he popped hot, and thing too. But if I was like the Haney team, they should kind of look at this at the bright side, because now people are gonna want to see his next fight to see if he gets beat up again. So, like, like I think Haney, his name's even bigger now that he lost, that bigger than when he beat Regis. I think if he would have beat Ryan, 12 0'd him or something, I don't think it would have done anything like crazy, because Ryan already got KO'd by Tank. So, but yeah, I don't know what's good with Ryan. I don't know what's he gonna do from here. What you think? They give him like a 6-month suspension, or you think they about to Amir Khan him?
It's hard to say, man. I mean, Alicia Bumgarner got suspended, but she didn't get her win overturned to a loss or a no contest. She got to keep all her belts. Every situation is different. Who knows, man?
If I was the Haneys, they should just get back in there with Ryan, get that blood test, do that crazy blood testing and stuff. And I think there's big money in that fight. And, he gets that win back, how Cotto did with Margarito, it'll be a better look. Because, in the public's eye, we ain't going to forget what we seen. Most of the casuals don't even know Ryan popped hot. They don't even know. They just remember him beating up Devin. And Tank's over here rooting for Ryan, because you already know that, Devin was on his bumper trying to get that fight. So he's trying to do the triangle theory that, oh, no, I beat up Ryan. Ryan beat him up. So you already know what I can do with Devin. I'm knocking him out in 3 rounds. So, Tank's just doing politics. You know how we be. But yeah, fucking, the Haney should try to get back in there. Regardless, I think they should fight Martin, get back in there, and they might, after Martin, they probably might get that Tank fight, because Tank's seen that he's vulnerable. And, I don't think it's bad for Haney at all. I think it's kind of like a good thing that happened, Except if his chin is shot, then if his chin is done, then I don't know. Then he might as well just keep picking all them old, smaller dudes he was fighting on. But yeah, that's my call.
All right. Appreciate you, Big Pilot. Yeah, man. I mean, that was a great call, Champ, because you're right. Everybody's gonna be tuned in to see what's next and how he performs next, and is the chin there? Is it not there? All that great stuff. I got IMO Sports. What it do?
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
What up, Champ?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, this is Pedro Justice from IMO Sports TV. It's been a long time, Ness.
How are you, man?
I'm doing pretty good. A lot of stuff's been happening, but we're here for this topic. I'm enjoying this show because all of these Ryan Garcia fans are hurt. When they call in, they're so emotional. I hear Carl Thomas so emotional. They're making excuses. They get angry, then they get sad. They're throwing out this hair follicle. It's inadmissible. It has nothing to do with SARMs. Steroids, SARMs, two separate things. And when the person was mentioning about the diuretics, alcohol is a diuretic. Marijuana is a diuretic. What did Ryan say he did all training camp? I drank, I smoked, I drank. That's so to get this out of his system if he was using on purpose. You microdose. One of his coaches talked about microdosing and how you can do it. He was a weight cut guy. He talked about that. So right now, Ryan Garcia is on defense. He's throwing these things out. The fans are like, they're just like Trump supporters, Trump fans. Whatever he says, they go for it. They take it. I call them the Ryanettes because all they do is sing his praises. Even when you give them the evidence, they don't care. They don't want to. They want to take it. Whatever, Ness. You're being mean. Nope. Devin Haney, what he needs to do, take this, go with it. What's Bill Haney been doing today? Putting out Instagram videos. He's starting to rev up because they're going to take this and use it. He called out Floyd. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I mean, he called him out in a sense to say, like, where you at now? You know, we know you helped Ryan by giving him the advice to, come in 3 pounds over what up. That is Bill Haney. Pedro, let me get to you.
Okay, no problem, man.
Apologies,
Appreciate
man.
it.
Apologies.
No problem.
Bill Haney.
Hey, what's happening, Ness?
What's going on, man? Been a long time.
Man, I know, man. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of bullshit going on. Just give me 10. How long are you gonna be on for, Ness?
I'm here, man. Why? You got to come
Okay.
back?
Yeah, I gotta come back. I just want to make sure that I hit you and let you know I'm coming back.
All right.
All right.
Well, let's hope we get him. Let's see who's next. Drew, what it do? Actually, Drew, before I go to you, don't let me forget. Pedro, you want to finish up? Give you about another 40 seconds back.
I appreciate that. Yeah, Pedro Justice, IMO Sports TV. I made a video describing everything.
I watched it.
How the song. You did? Oh, I appreciate that. It's so detailed. It talks about how VADA makes them sign up on a sheet to submit every supplement they're going to use. So it's no surprise. So if he didn't submit the supplement, that's deception. So the commission rules, all of these things are there. Right now, Ryan's on the defense. That's why they did the hair follicle. They know it's not going to get anywhere. If he wants to reduce his sentence down, he needs to say, you know what, I didn't mean to do this, and that's it. Don't keep deflecting, because you're going to get a 1 to 2 year ban. Minimum 6 months. I know Big Baby Miller, he did like a drug treatment program and then reduced his sentence down 6 months. So possibly Ryan Garcia may do that. But we'll see, because like you say, you don't ban people for life, but you want to teach them a lesson so they don't do it again. That's what you want to do.
Definitely want to do that.
Appreciate the time.
Appreciate you, man. And I did watch your video. Check out Pedro Justice, IMO Sports. Been knowing him for a while. He's a good guy, big as hell, in terms of tall. But yeah, man, phone lines, we're going to keep it moving. Hopefully we get Bill back. We got SDX Renzi. What up? Oh, shit. SDX, hold on. Drew, what it do? My bad. Told you don't let me forget.
Yo, I'm audio.
Straight.
All right. I'm going to say my first opinion on PEDs. I'm all for PEDs. I don't give a fuck. Now, having said that, these callers coming in here, Geo, H-Town, bro, what the fuck don't y'all get? The motherfucker popped dirty. He's guilty. Now he has to prove, was it intentional, unintentional, knowingly, not unknowingly, to determine the amount of time he's going to get fucking suspended, you fucking idiots. He's fucking guilty. Hair follicle don't test for the other SARMs. Doesn't matter. It's inadmissible. Now Ryan has to prove, well, fuck it. This is what happened. Sorry, commission. I tested because of this, why this, so we can give him a 6-month suspension. You idiots thinking it exonerates him and that he's not going to get suspended. We're not arguing that. We're proving that he's dirty, right, Ness?
Now he is officially dirty. Yes.
It's officially dirty. Now he has to prove, was it intentional, unintentional, knowingly, unknowingly. I know those are big words, guys. So go get the fucking Webster's dictionary out of motherfucking Google and check that shit. The man is guilty. You know I'm all for that Latino heat. Eddie Guerrero lied, cheating, steal. You got caught, bro. The first thing about lying, cheating, and stealing is not get caught. He got caught. So he's gonna serve a fucking suspension. You guys are over here sounding stupid, trying to make excuses for the man that got caught. Gio, I like you, Gio, but why you hiding that Google shit where hair follicle tests don't test for SARS, bro? Come on, man. Y'all sound so dumb, bro. The man is guilty, Ness. He's gonna have to serve a suspension. We're not mad that um he tested. We're now we want to see what he's gonna do because he's gonna get suspended whether you like it or not. I don't give a fuck about the no contest giving Devin a win. I'm just here for the chaos. But what I don't like is the motherfuckers playing dumb or just outright lying, bro. You outright lying, withholding information, like Deontay Wilder said. Go Google that shit. Motherfuckers can read, bro. We can read and disseminate information, bro. Ryan is dirty. He got caught. He got caught, bro. Like that Canelo shit, like the bad steak. Like every other fighter that gets caught. Now you have to prove to what degree you got caught for. Was it intentional, unintentional, bro? You're responsible for what goes into your body, bro. And it still don't change the fact that Devin got his fucking ass kicked. Two things can be true, fellas, but y'all sound so fucking stupid and deflecting that somehow he's exonerated because of a hair test. That do we even know, Ness, if the hair test was done at a WADA accredited fucking lab? No, because there's only two fucking WADA accredited labs in North America. You fucking jerk offs. Fuck, that's my call, bro.
Yeah, man.
You may feel like it's your time,
What we do know is
but it's
that
not your time.
the person that he did get to do the hair follicle test is an expert, according to J Max. And he's got a real license, so he ain't gonna jeopardize that. That was one of the greatest calls. J Max, you going down in history for that. SDX Renzi, what up?
Yo. Shout out TBV, man. Shout out TBX and all my constituents. Next, I ain't gonna get myself too riled up with these guys today. Now that we know officially Ryan is dirty, um, I just wanted to tap in with my little thoughts. He is dirty, so I feel like as expected by many. When it goes into the like Drew just said, basically it just to me, it comes down to now the argument of saying, like, was it intentional or not? I feel like that's the next step in important basis because, like a lot of those callers that was comparing it to the Alicia Baumgartner situation, when her A sample came back positive for something, you know, at that point, technically, she was dirty, but she did her part by going to get her own separate hair follicle test, releasing a statement to the sanctioning body saying that she gonna do her diligence to prove that it wasn't intentional. And even in that statement, she said she's gonna rule out any possibility that it was intentional dosing by showing the hair follicle results and saying that she hasn't had those things in her system before. I don't know if hers is detectable by hair follicle or not, but that's what she did, and you know, just with her doing that, it got her. She still was suspended as she should be. Same thing with Ryan, but it clearly probably benefit her as far as how long she'll be suspended. So I think that's the next step.
Bro,
I'm
this
still
shit,
not a
listen,
fan of.
this shit's so political, bro, that you could go to the WBC like she did with your test, and then they gonna sign you up to what they call probation. Their version of probation is you being open to travel for any WBC function, whether mostly it be the WBC cares type things where the fighters got to go to the hospitals and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So like that's the probation,
Right.
FYI. We got to get more information from Mauricio Suleiman, but that's the probation. It's like being able to be available to do all their functions and you know, again, any seminars that is for helping the sport,
And
things
that
like that, which is crazy.
and that's my thing. That's I feel like it's no point to get riled up on either side because I feel like at the end of the day it come down to the sanctioning bodies. With it not being organized and everybody got different rules, it could either be a slap on the wrist or it could be a extended time ban. But with boxing, we never gonna hold each fighter to the same standard. So I really don't think it matter. We want to see both of these guys fight. Hit Ryan with his suspension and let's move forward from here. But I just think this is going to play a deep role in whether that Devin Haney wins gets overturned, and that's just something that I think that if he's able to prove that it wasn't intentional, maybe it'll just stick to what it is as a loss, and then we'll go from there. But that's my call on the net. Shout out to you doing what you always do for the community, locked in each and every day, 2 shows a day. If y'all watching the video, make sure y'all smash that like button, subscribe.
Appreciate you, champ. Treese, Toledo.
Yo,
What up?
what up, though? What up, though? Damn, look at this here. If I happen to boil over, Ness, I got an extra 5 for you. But look at this here. We done told Devin not to take the fight, and look at this. But we gonna get off of that because everybody and their mother know what Tree said, what not to do. Because I like to build my fighters. That's why I'm so upset with Devin and Bill Haney. Bill Haney, Bill Haney, Bill Haney. Get back. Get right. Get tight. I hope you come on right back. Cause we got questions. But with this hey man, it's crazy. I was talking to Unc and I was talking to Auntie about this here, man. Unc say that Ryan Garcia wanted to fight in Las Vegas because he knew that this Ostarine shit might pop in his system. Do Ostarine happen to? Is that a flagrant foul in Vegas, Ness? Do you know, or is that how that go?
I don't
Do
know.
Wada,
I don't know.
Vada, and USADA all have a
I don't
You feel
know.
me?
I don't know, but I'm
Oh,
assume, yeah, Vegas is Vegas, fight capital.
you,
So
but
I'm
they didn't.
assuming they testing for
They wasn't.
Ostarine over here
They
too.
wasn't fighting but they wasn't fighting in Vegas.
I
You
hear
feel
you,
me?
I hear you, but you remember he was pushing for Vegas. Ryan
That's
was.
what I'm
He
saying.
didn't. He
So
didn't.
to me,
He
I gotta
didn't
view it
want.
like damn. In my head, that's what I'm saying. That's in my head. I'm viewing it like, damn. Was it a reason that Ryan know something we didn't know off top? Was it a reason why he was clamoring for that Vegas shit? You see what I'm saying? So it's like if because I'm that's why I'm asking is USADA, WADA, and VADA all these you feel me these alphabet guys, or are they or is the banned substance list, is it the same across all 3 bodies? You get what I'm saying? If we run a list, is Ostarine banned in USADA, WADA, and VADA, or is it only banned in USADA, or is it only banned in WADA, or is it, you see what I'm saying? This could be a thing. And then when I was talking to Unc, he said that we heard Ryan claiming to be like a woman, right? If I'm not mistaken, that's
He said
earlier
he
in the.
identified as a woman.
You see what I'm saying? He identified as a woman. Now, what if he pulls some other shit and talking about, oh, I had an orgy and I was with a man, and he happened to, you feel me, hit me with some roids or something? Because we done heard women getting excused from that type of. You see what I'm saying? Women then got it. Having women gotten off on that sexual uh uh. I,
You may feel like it's your
I
time,
gotta go. You
but
went
it's not your time.
uh left field. I hear you because of Jenny Fooch, Michaela Mayer's good friend, tested positive, and she said it was because she had sex with someone. But I don't know anyone that wanted to hear what you had to say right there. That part. That part. We were not. We didn't need to hear that excuse. Not that way. You wildin'. But yeah, man, shout out to Trees. He always, when you think he left field, some of his ideas end up other people agreeing with him in the industry. That boy kid, $2. Eddie Hearn said he believes a rematch will happen. Yeah, I mean, you got to just put him on VADA. You start early. If you can't get 365, you do 6 months out, and that should be enough. But you're gonna get the complaints from Ryan that, oh, now they testing me every day, man. I'm getting tested twice a week. They just want to see me tired. They're trying to draw blood. Like, this is all the excuses Pacquiao used. So, you know, we we'll see, man. We'll see. Apologies with that loop back. I was refreshing. Let's see here. We got James Benitez. What up?
Yo, Next, you hear me?
Perfect.
Yo, Eddie Hearn trying to cash him out. That's the last big fight for Devin right there. But it is what it is, man. Um, well, shit. We all said when Ryan was smoking, drinking, doing all that every day that he probably was trying to mask something. But it's going to be hard to prove intention, because intention you got to really prove like with the state of mind of that person, and that's going to be hard to prove. So to prove intentionality, that's damn near impossible for the most part. But him doing this hair follicle is showing a good faith. Shout out to you, Ness, for doing research before the show. You and the National Library of Medicine and all that type of shit. Just cutting off these niggas at the head before they try to counter you with some hair follicle bullshit with the testing. Even though hair follicle is good, but not in this instance. What I'll say is that he will probably get suspended, but the no contest, I don't think so. Because did Alicia get a no contest for her last fight?
Yeah, but
For the when she fought?
Leonarditude is not high profile, and I know how that
Did
sounds.
Canelo Triple G get a no contest?
Well, Canelo tested positive before the fight, not during or after, right? And I'm asking.
But
I think that's how it was, though. I think it was like before the fight.
I think it was. Was it around that time frame?
Yeah, and that's why. So then
Either
they
way it
didn't
goes.
fight, right? It's like he tested and then they did. But CYP's this, so I'm sure he'll clear it up.
CYP will correct me if I'm wrong. Either way it goes. So just because it's not high profile, we're going to overlook and not take away the loss.
No, not
Or
overlook.
take away the win.
Not
Not take
overlook.
away the win. We
Not
just going to let
overlook.
you. We're going to brush.
Not
But
overlook
you
the
see what I'm
exact
saying?
opposite of that,
we got to
though.
set a
I think it's the
standard.
exact
We got to
opposite of that. It's because it's high profile, they not gonna overlook.
Well, goddamn, man. Like, are we going to set a precedent with being consistent in the sport of boxing?
Yeah,
Because if
I don't
Ryan
know
does
that
the
that's
same
gonna
exact
start.
steps,
I
if
don't know that
Ryan does
that's
the
gonna
same
start
exact
here.
steps as Alicia, if he does the same exact steps as Alicia, he should be granted the same punishment, regardless of being
That
a
ain't
man
how it
or a
work,
woman.
man. That ain't how it
And
work.
and it
Ask
should
Tank.
not. And should. And
Ask
that loss
Tank.
is a loss.
Ask Tank, man.
Loss is a loss,
What did
bruh. Niggas
Tank?
got to live with it.
Tank just went through this public situation where he was telling us that he felt like he was being, singled out and abused by that judge. When you are high profile, you high profile. Things get treated differently. You can't
But
compare
come on, Ness.
Leonarditude to Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia.
Come on, Ness.
I'm just keeping
I
it
ain't been on
real.
that side of the courtroom, but you've been on that side of the courtroom. Every judge is different, but this is the WBC and these boxing commissions. They need to stay consistent.
Every
Those
judge
same
is
faces been
different, but
around for a while.
the judges love making an example out of high profile people.
You may feel like it's
Well,
your
shit.
time,
Ryan need to keep the win
but it's
because we
not your
can't
time.
erase the memory. Shout out to you and to the community. I'm gone.
Look at Tank's situation. That's why I brought it up. That's a perfect example. It's like you sentencing me to probation to a city you know I don't live in, and then you sending me back to jail for buying a house. Now I get it. Obviously, he should have waited to get the house approved before packing up and leaving. But she also knew he ain't had no fucking house out there. Like, and he was gonna have to stay with his trainer. CYP, what up? CYP, what up?
Yo. You know what?
Yep.
I don't know why we do this shit here. It's just kind of crazy because CYP been telling y'all for years about how A and B samples work and how testing works. I did it. My athletes do it. We've been knowing that for years. way before Ryan was even going to be that dude or attempt to be that dude. I think when some of y'all have been confused about how the A and B sample work, it's not an A sample and a B sample. What it is, they take all the P, they pour a little into A, a little into B, a little more into A, a little more into B. That's why 99.9% of the times it comes back the same. It's not a situation where all the contamination could be at the top. So the A sample got it all, but the B sample don't. See, a lot of y'all they fool y'all and make you think that. But the people who create these tests are smarter than the average person. They're much smarter than the boxing fan. And they know that shit. So boxers come out and lie to you to make you think they actually have an opportunity to prove something. Man, fucking police. Ryan was never better than Devin, and he needed that win desperately. The fact that it was overweight and failed drug test, to me, means it should be a no contest. Remove that. Only because it was two separate occasions where the man tried to get an advantage. Motherfucker, I remember on this show where people was crying about, oh my God, he got a hydration clause and it's got a catch weight. The double whammy, the double whammy. Where the fuck is double whammy at now, you motherfuckers? Bring your double whammy asses back. Huh? Bring your double whammy asses to the line. And I want to say this public service announcement. I am the voice of CYP, the voice of TBV, the voice of TBX. We do not condone those fucking words of Geo and H-Town. We understand it. We accept it. We are moving forward as Ryan as a goddamn cheater. We are not trying to make excuses for that man. All that's doing is dummying down the audience, and we are not a fucking dumb audience. Don't put that shit on us. Those men speak for themselves. Tomorrow gonna be a fire show, man. TBS for life. TBV. CYP out.
Appreciate you. Let's see. We got years of lurking, $2. Murder isn't treated the same as pedophilia. Lord have mercy. Can we come up with better analogies, fellas? Lord. Venom. You paid that bet? You paid that bet? Venom. Oh, I ain't got no service now. Ear. Venom. Venom. All right, Charles.
Yo, Ness. Ness, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, Charles. What's up?
Man, what's going on with you? Hey, you know, man, boxing is the wild, wild west, Ness. I actually agree with CYP, man. I get what Benitez is saying. Other people, well, you know, if other people got caught cheating and you know they were able to keep the win, but what I don't understand about most people that say that, it's like, dude, if you know somebody got caught cheating, like isn't that the reason why we point that out, Ness? That it kind of takes away from the win. It doesn't make the win legitimate. Like I get the
Exactly.
culture of boxing. You know what I'm saying? I get the culture of boxing. There's been other people that have popped before. I get that, and I get what Benitez is kind of saying. Like, well, if they didn't get it, but that's what's the point of us pointing out cheating? Like you point out cheating to show that it was an unfair win, right? Am I looking at that wrong, Ness?
Well, that's why they want to say it was unintentional. And that's why they claim it was 0.01. That's why his fan these are talking points that he put out for his fans to defend him in situations like this. But it's misinformation.
Right. At the end of the day, like I don't understand why we have to make things. It's pretty much black and white. The shit was illegal. Like the substance, it don't matter what kind of percentage he got. It's illegal. He cheated, and like CYP said, he blew the weight and he took a illegal supplement. So it should be a no contest. Like, I don't understand why we're the only sport, Ness, we're the only community, the only sport where when somebody gets caught cheating, we make all kind of excuses. I mean, it's just
Because you got to
crazy to me,
understand,
man.
our fighters are our individual teams. Like, if the fighters had, substitutes, I think it wouldn't be that. We wouldn't be protecting, but they are the franchise,
You may
right?
feel
Like,
like it's your
the
time,
fighter is the
But Ness,
but
team.
it's not your time.
So if
but
if,
Ness,
if he gets
at the
suspended,
end of
the
the day,
whole team is out.
yeah, but Ness, at the end of the day, it's a match. It is an event where it's supposed to be two equal men supposed to be able to get in a ring, and they're supposed to determine who is the better or who is the winner or loser. If somebody is clearly cheating this, that's all the way back to kindergarten. If somebody's clearly cheating, that means it was an unfair contest.
Yeah, again, I get you, Charles. It's them that don't get it, but that was the bell player. What's going on? I mean, talk to me.
Hey, listen, Charles in charge. I got to jump on that call, man. I got to say a few things because when I was in kindergarten where I'm from, they told me if I ain't cheating, I ain't trying. So if I don't untie somebody's shoelaces in that playground on First Ave, Ness, I know you was at Horton, right? But at that playground on First Ave, when we line up to do a little race, they used to tell me and instruct, reach down and untoe that joker's shoelaces
What?
before the race starts so you can trip him. You need an advantage, right?
That's crazy.
That's the way I was raised, Roseville Ave, baby. So I'm kind of excited about this topic because it crosses over into accountability. Ryan Garcia and these samples. Some people want to believe the hair makes him innocent. Some people, and CYP was watching what an educated call, breaking down how the samples are collected. But I think what we have to grasp onto, and this is from the warden of women's boxing, didn't Erica Cruz Hernandez just pop dirty? Yes, she did, ladies and gentlemen. So what that means is this shit is far more often, far more common than any of us want to accept. And so as Ness pointed out, because we don't have teams, you pick an athlete, you pick a fighter, and you get on your saddle, and you kick your spurs, and you just
Bruh.
ride that motherfucker, and you believe anything they say. You can't do that. Because I got to believe that Erica Cruz popped dirty, even though the warden of women's boxing, I'm like, they don't do that in women's boxing. But she popped dirty in the best fight, her best performance of her career. The shit happens. And you guys got to accept that the shit may have happened to Ryan Garcia. And as much as I'm fighting this sinus infection, he's going to have to fight these fucking allegations in the court of law or in the court of public opinion.
Bro, wow. There is really a beef with Tank and Devin. Or rather, Tank to Devin. He's out here on a retweet massacre, and someone tweeted, okay, so wait, did he tweet this himself? I'm gonna have to screen share this shit now because I don't want to fuck this up. Hold up.
So this is
Cause
in
I'm older
addition
than
to him
y'all.
tweeting out that he didn't cheat. We know
Oh
about
yeah,
that tweet,
yeah.
right?
It's past that tweet. This a
Okay.
whole nother tweet now. This a bunch of them though. Man, Donald, why you keep doing that? You gotta send it so it stay in the chat. This guy, now I gotta do the bullshit all over again. It's gonna take another second now.
And while y'all are waiting for this, make sure you hit that thumbs up because we're gonna get down to the bottom of this. I got some insight. I think. But I want Ness to pull up that tweet because I got to get at Shane Mosley. I got to get at a few people, man.
Look at this.
I usually don't do this, but I got to get at some people.
So, can you see that or no? You can.
Devin Haney don't even want to get that shit back in
No.
blood.
I don't want you to force yourself to read it.
Okay.
I just want you to, because you on Twitter more than me. Is that a Tank tweet or is he just retweeting? Because it say Tank Davis reposted, but it also say Tank Davis at Gervonta with the 2 A's. That's his real Twitter. So this is actually him saying this, right? He's not just he's saying it and retweeting himself.
I'll take a minute and check. The funny thing about Twitter is that anybody can get a blue check even with someone else's name if you pay them the money per month. So
No. That's his Twitter with the 2 A's though, right? I mean, you could double check. But
that's what I want to double check.
But again, regardless if it's not him saying it, he's still retweeting it, right?
And that's a fact. The retweet is very powerful in the Twitter sphere.
Okay. So the tweet says Devin Haney don't even wait. Let me see if I can see it from here better.
Now here's what I see though, Ness.
What?
With Gervonta, with his official Twitter, it doesn't say Tank Davis. It says Gervonta Davis and then Gervonta.
How many A's? How many A's?
In his name is Gervonta Davis, but with his tag, it's Gervonta with 2 A's.
Yeah, this is Gervonta with 2 A's.
But he doesn't have Tank Davis in there, though.
Okay, but this is a day ago.
Okay.
It's just being screenshot. He probably deleted this already. It says
That's
a day
true.
ago,
That's true.
And it says 19 hours ago, 4 hours ago, 4 hours ago.
We'll take it as such.
I don't know. But we screen sharing. If you don't believe this is Tanks, all good. Do the research. We screen sharing it. As you can see, the first one says Devin Haney don't even want to get that shit back in blood. He taking it to court, crying emoji, and he tagged him. So then he retweeted that. Then there's another one that say Gervonta Davis the best fighter in boxing. Hopefully, Drew, you follow Tank very well. I know you send me shit all the time. Let me know if this is real, because this is interesting. The next one says, truth be told, Devin just lost to the better fighter. Eye test. He put hashtag eye test. That shit we say on here, hashtag eye test. What the fuck? Then he said, get a little ninja his O back. That ass whooping was forever. I wonder if this is really him. Again, these are probably now deleted, so it would have to come from confirmation of other people that screenshotted this. But yeah.
So interesting, because like you said, if it's really takes tweets, what a vendetta he has against Devin. And honestly, since we're talking about Twitter, I think Twitter is a very polarizing atmosphere for Devin. You have a lot of people that are in support of him. A lot of people were awaiting these results, or at least confirming what their initial suspicions were about Ryan's test results. But then you have some people that they can't get enough of tearing Devin down, and they seem to be. And my only problem with that is you can dislike the guy. I dislike things about Devin. Let me say that, immaturity, probably because he's young and I'm an old guy. Okay. But, there are some things that I can't do when you just you just throw things and you just ignore facts. So let me get at Shane Mosley in an eloquent way while I'm here, because I saw Shane Mosley talking and he says, well, how does Victor Conte become the voice of cheating and
okay,
PEDs?
So I'm sorry to interrupt, but definitely not Tank. That's a Tank fan page.
Okay, good.
So that was not Tank.
And that's why I asked, because listen, you know how I kind of knew though? Some of the spelling was too correct, Ness. But let me get at Shane Mosley, because Shane Mosley asked an interesting question, and he said, well, why are we trusting Victor Conte to give us information on who did what when it comes to PEDs? And I said to myself, not insultingly, but either he just has an issue with Victor Conte, which perhaps he should. He feels like Victor Conte is responsible for discrediting his reputation. But why would you not don't you know, in a cybersecurity world, the guys that are hackers here in Jersey, a guy hacked Rutgers University grades and he changed everybody's grades. The FBI found him and he was sentenced to 14 months. And you know what happened? They let him out early and hired him as a consultant, because in some industries, the more good you are at breaking the rules, they bring you on as a consultant. All right. That being said, if Victor Conti told me or he identified somebody as a cheater, you know who the fuck I'm gonna believe? Victor Conti, because he's got the history of it. So, Mr. Mosley, you know about boxing. I'm more likely to believe you than maybe some of my brothers in the back call because you've been there before. So let's not discredit the experts, all right? Just because you don't like them.
Yeah, I mean, he had a personal situation, but shout out to Dan the Man for clearing that up in terms of the tank tweets that were not tank tweets. So don't be confused. James in Atlanta, $2 more. He says, so the piss could have been laced from the jump? I have no clue what you're talking about. High and Low Sports Centrum, $2. The Boxing Voice is more. Appreciate you. 5 thumbs up on that. 6 thumbs up on that. We got Blunt Nature, $2. Tank doesn't have an underscore after the AA. Appreciate you, champ. And he said it yet again. Tank doesn't have an underscore with another 2. Appreciate you. James back with us. He says, Coach Kenny and James Toney say Dev can't beat AB. AB who? Like Adrian Broner?
Broner, yeah. I heard them come out and say that.
I mean, they training him now too, though. So they trying to get him a payday. That's how they get paid. Blunt Nature, welcome to the contender level. Listen, no one will be happy if he fights Broner because they're going to say, look, he lost to Ryan, now he going back to fight old dudes. That's all they are going to say. He needed to fight Broner before the Ryan fight, like I said. But, hey, Venom, what up? Venom, what up? Big If, what up? Venom, you having issues on Twitter, player.
Yo, you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Big If, what up, champ?
Yo, salute to Ness, man. Yo, I mean, when you posed the question, I wasn't sure where you were going, but in the back of my mind, I thought the same thing as you. In the cybersecurity's world, man, they get all the cats that were like deviants and master hackers, and they get them to work for a bunch of organizations from defense organizations all the way down to the FBI. Like there was even a guy who hacked, who was in a mental institution because they put him in there because he was hacking so much. And in the mental institution, he hacked with an Android phone, a big major organization with a phone, and the FBI said, okay, we're gonna let him out, and we're gonna have him come and tutor like a bunch of like cybersecurity experts on like how to prevent hacking. So all that talk about Conti, he's the best man to catch whatever's going on. So your point is definitely shared, man. But yo, there's mad dudes on Weirdo Time and calling, man. Like I don't know if it's the Gvon cat. Oh, I can't remember. I can't remember what his name was, but I believe it's Gvon or Geo something. But a lot of these cats calling in, and we can't be mad because they pretty much are. Gvon basically broke down the minds of some of these boxing fans. He said, "Listen, I'm standing on what I stand on," which means, regardless of whether you have the facts or not, your feelings are going to override it. Regardless of whether Ness puts the facts up there on the screen, so I can't even mad at y'all. I'm dealing with illogical boxing fans. So, but anyway, salute to y'all. I think Ryan should serve the ban. I mean, I don't know how much it's gonna be, but it's not gonna affect his career. He still is a charismatic cat, and he's gonna come back strong and all that. He's probably gonna blame Barracuda and say Barracuda gave him the Ostarine for you know what I mean, the way he's going up and just making up a bunch of stories. But salute to y'all. Salute to Bill about to come on. Yeah, I want you to ask Bill, man. Like a lot of cats, I believe a lot of these cats are like they're picking on Dev right now because they're thinking he's not gonna be able to hold the phone properly against an elite fighter. So I guess that's why a lot of people are like the Davis. They probably want to fight with him and all that kind of stuff, man. But salute to y'all, and I'm out, man. Peace.
Peace, champ.
I mean, this is exactly what he needed, though. You know, he might get the Tank fight now. Everybody loves a little bit of vulnerability. You know what I mean? The minute you look vulnerable, you start get these offers and opportunities. And I'm sure that'll happen. Look, Matthias should want a unification. We got Bryce Counter.
Yo, what's good, Ness?
What up? What up?
Hey, bro, like I just got a question, bro. Like, bro, is these niggas fucking stupid, bro? Like, they talking about, oh, you can't really prove intent. he's quoted saying, "I want to assassinate Devin Haney. I'm trying to kill Devin Haney." Then we got deleted tweets of him saying, "I love steroids." Yeah, I fucked a girl one time off steroids. Like, bro, like, are we being for real? Like, at first I thought it was a race thing, and I thought it was like, I thought it was just like just the Mexicans, right? But no, it's a lot of you dumbass niggas too. You feel me? So it's not even really a race thing. Y'all just hating on Devin Haney. Like, I don't know why. Is it? Are y'all mad that he got his dad in his life? Like, I don't know
That's
what's
what I
going
was gonna
on,
say,
but
Chip. That's my
we
theory. Fatherless kids. They mad because he got a
that that,
dad, man.
that's what it is. That's what it is. Cause I mean, and shit. Like when Angel Garcia be doing the same thing as Bill, ain't nobody have no problems. Niggas wasn't hating like that. So I'm just astounded at everybody, bro. That's just really, really out here playing dumb, acting like you don't know. And I've never, ever, ever in my life seen a fighter get the benefit of the doubt like this when he's caught red-handed, B sample and all. Like, this shit is crazy. Like, y'all sound retarded, and it's kids. What are y'all teaching y'all children that this is okay? Where is the integrity? Where are the morals? Where are the principles? Where's the logic of the people here? And when it comes to a rematch, I ain't gonna lie. So at first, I'm like, nah, fuck that rematch because he cheated. He tried to kill Devin Haney. But under 3 conditions, I feel like a rematch should be allowed. 1, 365 VADA. 2, let Devin Haney come in 3 pounds overweight. And then 3, let Devin Haney do the mark. Fuck Ryan up. If y'all ain't trying to, that'll make it fair. That'll make it fair. One cheater fight, another cheater fight, and then like for the trilogy, it could be they could have it fair. And if you think that sounds crazy, that's how you niggas sound talking about some Devin needs to rematch Ryan. That's how the fuck. If what I just said was like, y'all was like, is this guy crazy? Is this guy a white job? That's how the fuck you dumb ass niggas sound. Talking about some, he needs to get it back in blood. Why get it back in blood? Why? So he could try to kill him again? Like we rewarding a cheater with another a great payday, another opportunity at the belt. Like, I just don't get it, man. For the first time in my life, bro, I think I agree with CYP, bro. Thank you for breaking that down for us,
You may feel
CYP.
like it's your
That shit
time,
is crazy.
but it's
That's
not
it
your
though.
time.
Appreciate you.
Great
Appreciate
call.
you.
I love that call.
We got Treese Counter Toledo.
In the building. Treese, what up?
Yo,
What up?
what up, though? What up, though? I know I freaked Nesso with that car earlier. we ain't mean to. I ain't mean to freak you out, Ness, but it is precedent set with that type of shit though, with the men on men type of action. Pause. You feel me?
Again, you
But
could just refer it to it as the Jenny Futch situation. We understand.
hey, I'm just saying that's why when you ain't had to cut me off like I was so
I ain't
far
cut
fetched.
you off. I mean, your
I ain't
bell
lose
rang.
my mind type shit. I'm just saying I had heard of it before. That's all.
I mean,
I'm just saying. And Ryan, I'm just saying we done seen Ryan pulling some crazy shit, and we motherfuckers acting like Ryan got the gift of gab, so he might be able to pull something off. Who knows? I'm just saying. But shout out Devin Haney, he got his old bag. You feel me?
I mean that's
Even though
not
Big Trees
guaranteed
told him
yet.
not to take that
That's
fucking
not
fight.
guaranteed yet. That's not guaranteed yet.
You accurate? No, you accurate. But even though Big Trees told him not to take that fight, and Big Trees told him to fight Midwest Mafia member Adrian Broner. You feel me? But they ain't go how I expected it to. So But either way it go, we got these motherfucking shout out Dimitri Salita. I don't know if you watching these fights over here on the zone, man. We got these boxing over here on the zone, man.
Yeah, it's a
In
firefight
Detroit.
between Pagan and Hilly.
Yeah, look, shout out my nigga King of Me. He know what the fuck going on. You understand? Yeah. I wish we could have us a little better main event. Maybe Jermaine Franklin might look good and he might present himself to be a decent opponent for my man Jared Anderson.
Man,
Like, you know, I just
you would want something that looked like that for Anderson. You funny.
don't do that,
That'd be a
bro. I've been
test for Jared,
hey,
though.
don't do that. He decent, bro. He
First you
been in the
wanted
hey,
Andy
whoa.
Ruiz.
He been in the ring with Anthony Joshua.
First you wanted
He been in
Andy
the
Ruiz off of like 3 years layoff and getting knocked down. Now you want another fat guy. I get it.
Here you go with the bullshit. Hey, cut it out, man.
And listen,
Hey, cut it out,
I
Ness.
ain't got
That guy been in the
I ain't
ring.
got
Nah, that guy
no.
been in the ring with Anthony
Bruh,
Joshua.
I
He's a
don't give a
decent
fuck.
opponent. He
Tell him
only
go
got
run. Tell him lose them titties, man. I'm sorry. I've been fat before. You can lose that shit. Like you out here getting paid millions of dollars and you don't want to run and lose that shit. Lose that shit.
Hey, don't let the body fool you.
Man, fuck out
Tyson
here.
Fury got titties. No, Tyson
I'm
Fury
about
got
to. You
titties,
gonna
nigga.
make
He
a
was damn near undisputed champ. No, don't do
now
that.
for that we gonna screen
Tyson
share their
Fury got
face off. We gonna
Tyson
screen share
Fury
their
got
face
titties,
off.
and you bet on him, Ness. I'm not gonna let you do
Tyson
that.
Fury ain't got no
what about
fucking
my man, the
titties.
big boy, Dewan
Tyson
Calloway?
Fury got titties, and you bet on him, Ness.
Tyson
We
Fury ain't
not
got
gonna
no
let you do that
titties,
shit.
man. Stop
He
the
got
bullshit.
tits. That
Tyson
man
Fury
got
ain't got no
tits, brother.
titties, man.
We're not gonna let you do that. But you trying to steal my corners? Just let me burn real quick, man. If I spill over, I got you again. Fuck it, cause you see what you
I
made
never
me
even
do.
rang the bell. Look.
All right, shout out to you. But my point being, Mr. Salita, man, he putting on this card, man, is Jermaine Franklin. That would be, as much as people like Ness would hate, if my man's Jared Anderson get a hold of Jermaine Franklin in Detroit,
Nobody wants that. Nobody
get
wants
the fuck
that.
out of
We
here.
don't want
We
it.
pulling up.
That's not what we
Jared,
want. Like
we
Ness,
pulling,
that's a good
man.
fight,
We
though.
pulling
That's
up.
not what we want,
We
though.
pulling up.
It's not what we
We
want,
pulling
though.
up.
Like we
Well,
want him to fight.
What you
Look,
want? What
look,
you
look.
want for? What you want for Jared? Man? What the fuck you want for him?
First off, he ain't take the Frank Sanchez offer. And look, Sanchez
he
done
could have fucked
lost.
Sanchez up. He should have took that one.
Sanchez done
That's what
lost.
I'm saying.
He ain't take
Everybody
the
that I
Luis
said Jared
Ortiz
would have fucked
offer.
up, we seen that they ain't about shit. I told you the Arslan Beck nigga looked dead trash when he was in Toledo. I told you
Treese
that.
did
Ness,
say that.
he wasn't boxing. I told you he was shit. But you didn't believe me. I told you
You
the
ain't bet
moment he
on
get out.
it. You ain't bet on it, so it don't matter.
What the fuck? I don't gamble. Ness, I'm the only person in your community who don't gamble. I
Good.
don't
That's
gamble. I
good.
just don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I
Yo,
won't
that's
do it.
crazy.
I
They
won't.
ain't even got no.
I done seen niggas ruin their life off of it. Ness,
Bro,
I
they don't
can't
even
do
got
it.
weigh-in picks for this fight. That's how bad
But
this shit is.
but Ness, I'm gonna pull one of your moves because you're very eloquent when it
Need to
comes to
see the weigh
explaining
in
and
and
understanding matchmaking. Matchmaking is good on this one because look who his only losses are. If Anderson beats a Franklin,
man.
then we're definitely calling for the Wilder fight. We're definitely want to talk to
Man.
see him with AJ. No,
Nah, man. Listen.
Here you go. You see, that's a hate.
I'm not happy
I
with
don't
a
know,
dude.
Trees.
Like I don't think
Here you
he's
go.
training. I don't think he's training enough. Like
for those guys.
he's
Are
too
you in the
big.
gym with my nigga Ness?
My bro, if you training, then you eating too much, bro. Like I understand how to lose weight. I'm about to be 45, losing more weight than these fucking fighters. I'm
You
not
about to
giving
make me pull a
nobody.
Troy, Ness?
I'm not
Are you
giving.
in? Are you in the
not
ring?
giving
You about to make me pull a Troy,
nobody.
Ness? You boxing?
I'm
Are you a
not giving
boxer?
nobody no credit. I mean, no passes. Lose that weight, man. Lose that weight. Like this fight tonight, it's two fat boys.
Here you go.
Is it not? They
Now what if
scrubbed it. You can't
what if
even
my
find a
Toledo? Now what
picture.
if my Toledo? What if my Toledo, Ohio nigga? Shout out Devin Vargas. What if he surprised you when he pulls some shit?
That's
I
even
mean,
worse. It's
it ain't even
worse.
worse. I mean, I don't expect it. Nobody expects it, but I'm saying because it's like, damn, it's heavyweight. It's
Champ,
heavyweight. Anything
it's
can
even
happen.
worse.
They
It's
punch
even
him.
worse.
But Ness, that's kind of not be true because Tyson Fury literally got the worst physique as a heavyweight.
That's what I'm
And
trying to thank you. Thank you.
Tyson ain't got no titties, man.
That nigga look like a bag of laundry, and this
Tyson-
nigga Ness trying to tell me that
First
he
of
the
all-
fucking
first of
Hercules
all-
of the heavyweight division
First
or
of all,
something.
first of all, you see, this is the problem with y'all. Y'all only know how to lie. Did Tyson not get to 300
You may
pounds?
feel like it's
I
your
mean,
time,
almost 400 pounds. Excuse
but
me.
it's not your time.
Yes or no?
He wasn't fighting. He wasn't fighting at that weight though.
Did he get up to almost 400
He
pounds?
wasn't fighting. He wasn't fighting at that.
Did
I
he
didn't
get
see him at that weight.
All right, I'm gonna
I
let you
didn't
go. I'm gonna
see
talk to. Because
He
that's the
wasn't
bell.
fighting
That
at
was
that
the bell.
weight.
Gotta go. That was the bell. Listen, I mean, did he get up to almost 400 pounds?
He ballooned to almost 400 pounds.
Okay. Did he not lose that weight and come in significantly in better shape than the Wilder fight for the Usyk fight? Was
Oh,
his transformation?
definitely.
Was the transformation not evident?
Definitely.
So that's all I'm saying. One man shows you he wants it. Tyson is 7 feet
I get it.
tall, 400 pounds, running. There's video footage of him running the size of Bomac. He Bomac size running. So don't give me that. Like, and I ain't trying to come down on Jermaine, but at the end of the day, something is wrong there. If he's working, then he eating wrong. It's not
That's a fair point.
genetics.
No, because to your point, Tyson Fury's showing progress with his discipline and apparently his conditioning and what he's willing to do.
It's what you putting in
even
your body, man. Like
yeah,
his chest ain't gonna look like that if he stop eating sugar. For starters, get that sugar out. Cause why he got so much fat?
need a nutritionist.
No, he making excuses, and then that's the fight he won for Jarrett. We sitting here talking about Jarrett with Hergovich, Zhang, Wilder. He won Jermaine Franklin.
But that's a good fight
for
for
Devin
those
Vargas
that
win. Stop it,
no.
man.
No, but people that don't think Jarrett is on the level would be okay with because it would be almost like a gatekeeper kind of thing for Franklin. But I know what you're saying.
I'm
Thinking
just saying.
Anderson's supposed to be past that gate, right?
I just thought we was waiting for Anderson to fight Wilder. Oh, he's supposed to ladder. Why is we talking about a
Jermaine
dude
Franklin.
fighting on a Thursday night? Like, I see when it's Shakur, oh, he fighting on a Thursday. But now Jermaine is cool to fight on a Thursday because you want to put him in Ohio with your man. It's like, yo, I don't know. Look, and he allowed the match make. But I'm also allowed not to want that fight. I don't want that fight. We just got Murray. What's the difference? Like, matter of fact, neither you or him can guarantee that Jermaine Franklin could knock out Murray.
No, definitely can't.
Exactly.
No.
So, like,
you know what fight I want though?
What do we
I
even
want
need
Anderson
that for?
Wardley.
That's the fight I want. That's the fight I want. I want Wardley. Even with however he looked versus Frazier Clark, that I still ain't see it.
You gotta watch that.
I still ain't see it. I watched the, they sent me the YouTube link and I watched a couple rounds, but I still ain't see it. But I don't care how bad he looked in that fight because we seen T.O. not look good in Nagatani. Some fighters go like this. And by like this on my audio podcast, I mean, up and down. Venom, what up?
Yo, you hear me?
Finally.
All right, man. Man, there's just a lot to talk about. I heard so many calls. I heard about orgies. Treese was tripping. I can't believe that's what that's what we gotta say. Now, he making excuses for Ryan that are crazy. And for CYP, man, I know he's saying we brainwashing the community, but the reality it is his own idol is agreeing with what we saying. Okay, his own idol, the one he looks up to, the big old guy.
Who? Larry Wade?
No, we talking about Tank. Come on, man.
Agrees with what?
That he ain't cheat. I mean, you've seen it in black and white. I don't know why you acting like you ain't seen it in black and white. You screen shared it.
This is what the Ryan fans grab on to.
Hold on, no.
Tank said it's not.
I was addressing CYP.
Tank said he ain't cheat, so he ain't cheat.
No. So you're trying to flip it. I was addressing CYP because he was saying we was brainwashing, but his idol is saying the same thing. Now, let me get to the test. I already knew it was going to come back positive. It comes down to if it was intentional or not. Ryan submitted his supplements to the lab. If it comes out that it was contamination, he has a chance where he's just a 6-month ban, and they may not overturn it, just like they didn't do with Alicia Bumgarner. So he literally still has a chance that he could prove his innocence. But if he can't prove that it was contamination, okay, you guys call him a cheat or whatever. Okay, but we got to find out what those supplements results are. And yeah, that's about it, really. I mean, there ain't no much else to talk about.
All right.
I'm waiting for Bill to hop on the show, but I'm sure his. don't want those real tough questions. You know,
Mm.
Bill been ducking this entire time.
You got questions for Bill, champ? You put him in the Patreon or
Uh,
in the
We need
membership?
to add, yo. There's rumors about those the IV clip. There's rumors that Bill Haney was in that room and allowed it. There's rumors. I don't know if that's true, but Ness, if he gets on the show, you got to clarify that if he was in that room.
I mean, if you ain't no member, that ain't my problem.
Ah,
Yeah. I don't know about that one, man. Who was there? Who was there that know that Bill was in the room?
Word.
hey, those are rumors circulating. We got
Rumors
to clarify that.
circulating. Rumors circulating.
He trying to bait us out.
He trying to he trying to put it out there because he needs another excuse.
Oh, there ain't no excuse. Listen, I already
So
told you. It
so
comes down. Go ahead.
so if Bill was in the room with the drink, that mean it was okay. We're saying because this is in essence what you're telling is it was okay.
I mean, if Bill, we don't know if Devin was on it. We don't know that. That's why part
They
of
was
Bill
just
ain't saying
sharing
that about
that
that.
shit. They ain't even wiped the needle off. Just bang, bang,
We don't.
bang,
We
bang,
don't.
right?
That's why. Have you guys heard Bill speak on the IVs? We haven't heard him
Not
spoke on it. So
specifically on the IVs. No, I haven't heard anything.
exactly. But as far as like, look, Ron, he has a chance to prove his innocence with the supplements. It comes down to that. As far as that's
How
about
can
it,
you
really,
be
though.
how can you be innocent if you accept the suspension? That means you're accepting guilt. Remember, we
Yeah.
established
Well,
this with Canelo,
no. Ron would be establishing that it wasn't intentional. That's what
but he's
would be
still
established.
guilty, right?
Yeah, he's
He'd be
still
serving a
guilty.
sentence.
Two things could be true. Two things could be true. It's still guilty. It
Hmm.
wasn't intentional though, and it most likely
You
would
may
get
feel like
6 month
it's your
ban
time,
with no over
That
with the
is
but it's
win
not
staying
your
the
time.
same.
that is the bell. The issue with that is that there's precedent with the Badu Jack case. And also, you have to factor in that now the commission is going to look at the 3.2 pounds as intentional as well because of the videos of Ryan and Mayweather that I'm sure the Haneys will be making sure the commission is aware of. We got Alex Castaneda. Welcome to the champ level. And we got James Counter.
Jesus Christ, man, this show always makes me lose track of my thoughts. What's up, How you doing, bro?
I'm good, brother. How you feeling?
Man, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I'm hearing niggas saying that we got daddy issues, talking about sexual deviance, talking about Bill Haney being in the room and shit with the IV, niggas sharing needles, not wiping them off. This shit wild, man.
I missed the
Yo,
deviant part, man. I don't know if I want to know about that,
Nah,
man.
you
But
don't
y'all
want to know.
brothers
You
is
don't want.
wow.
You
you
don't
don't want
want
to
to
know.
know what
You
Treese
don't,
got in his head, man. Treese out here.
yeah, man.
Genius.
Treese out here making
Yeah.
wild excuses for Ryan.
Yeah, niggas wild, man. But it was that one caller that was saying, man, that damn, man, why the reason why we hate on Devin is because we must not have a father in our life. I strongly disagree, man. We just believe that they full of shit, man. Like, look at it, man. Bill Haney been MIA from the show after all this shit was going on. Now that we got some good news all of a sudden, I hope he still comes on to talk to us because end of the day, TBV been riding for Devin Haney for X amount of years when he was doing charity, talking about Devin Haney TV, all that shit promoting him. Then all of a sudden, boom, something bad happens in his career. Nigga just gonna hop on Vlad and all this other shit and forget about us. What's up with that, man? That sounds some fugazi shit to me. You
But
know, that's not keeping it thorough.
but James, check
With
this
that
out.
being,
And you
yo,
family, and
I
I'm
mean,
I'm a
yeah, I know them. Those are paid interviews. Yeah, I know those are paid
no,
interviews.
not even that. I mean that you
Oh,
family
okay,
Ness. I
okay.
got his counter punch. Let me talk to my cousin. Let me talk to my primo for a minute. James,
All
you
right.
remember back in the day sometimes, right? Like I'm gonna tell you, right? When I be out with my
Mm-hmm.
friends, you know what I mean? When I'm younger, and some of my
Mm-hmm.
friends, they had no pops. So when it's
Mm-hmm.
time for my pops to say, yo, bring your ass inside, they might
Mm-hmm.
tell me I'm not cool because my dad tell me I gotta come in the house. These
Mm-hmm.
niggas get to sit out on the porch all night long. They don't know where they mother at. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Pops ain't there. We get to stay up late, or they gotta sit outside because mom upstairs getting worked over. You heard? So niggas would be mad at you because you got a pops. Don't look over this theory that there are people genuinely mad at Devin because at sometimes he has an unlikable personality. Because like I said, he does things that I find immature, but I also look at it, I'm 40 something. I'm looking at a kid being mad and saying I don't like, you know what I mean? So I got to check that. But it's people his age range, people in their 20s that's just looking at him and saying, yo, my pops never showed up. I can't stand that nigga Devin Haney.
They had to fuck the role model. Cause I know my pops would have invited all them niggas from the stoop or wherever and told them to come inside and eat a plate at the table too. But hey, man, hopefully Devin will eventually one day wants to get it back in blood, which I don't think he really does. But if they do, they need to fight under IBF rules
You may
so it can be
feel like
fair
it's
for
your
both
time,
parties, unless
but it's
we
not
all
your
are
time.
unsure that Devin can really make the weight, or unless he needs to really balloon up as high as he does. Shout out to you and shout out to the community as always, man. I'm gone.
Real quick, James, let me ask you though. Can we
Yo,
can
what's up?
we can we accept that Ryan is positive and that he popped dirty, whether or not he's willing to accept accountability, but also some people reserve their dislike for Devin Haney? Can two things, because the last caller said it, but in this instance, can those two things be true? Or you
Yeah,
gotta
those
dislike Haney so much that Ryan didn't pop dirty?
those two things can be true, and it could also be true that we never really believed in Devin, and we don't believe that Devin can actually beat some fighters at 140, as well as he's not going to be good enough for 147, and that's a fact, and I'm gonna stand on it. Shout out to you and me.
Shout out to you,
All
James.
right. I mean, that's
Um,
just him banking on Devin not learning from this situation, because I get what people saying about he didn't move and all that shit. But you're gonna
yeah.
learn from that. There's no way he doesn't learn from that. Not him. I can't see him getting caught with that shit. I believe he'll be on the phone. We got. Did I cut you off? You had something to say?
No. We good.
Okay. Riding $870 These Ryan fans are ridiculous and sad. Laughing out loud emoji. Man fans 100 emoji. Doc with the $5. Ness, tell that last clown that it don't matter, quote unquote, who was in the room. Bill Haney can't approve something that the commission bans. Dummies. All right. General Camino, what up?
Mess. What's good with y'all?
Chilling.
Amino, what up, champ?
Chilling, man. Glad to have y'all doing this show tonight. But yeah, bro, the Ryan thing, bro, it is what it is, bro. He popped. It's all it is. Both samples is dirty, so it's just a question mark over that fight he had with Devin. We saw what happened, but it's that question of did the steroids play a role in it? So we'll never really get the real answer on that. So that'll just be a question mark. I understand why Bill probably hasn't popped up on the show and talked about it. If they plan to take some type of legal action, which I think they've already started, or, really want to pursue this legally, it's best not to do too much talking outside of, the actual like courtroom and things of that nature. So I understand that. Outside of that though, I did enjoy the topic you guys were talking about as far as the heavyweights. Ness, I'm right with you, bro. We need to get up out this clunky era. These big ass heavyweights, they need to lose some weight and start moving and become better athletes, because there's no I don't at this point I'm tired of seeing, oh, he just big, he a heavyweight. He a big guy, he a heavyweight. Like, being a heavyweight boxer is more than just being big. And I think that's what has defined the heavyweight division for a number of years. And I'm ready for it to go back to what it used to be, what we had in like the 80s, the 70s, and the 60s, heavyweights that could move. You feel me? Heavyweights that were in shape. I'm ready for that era. And I think Usyk has started to pave the way. And I'm glad he won Saturday. I think he's definitely paving the way for just more, quicker feet, a little bit smaller heavyweights that meet the weight requirement but aren't 6'5", 6'6", 6'8", And I think you guys talked about Fury and his weight. I don't have an issue with Fury's weight. Outside of his weight, he has this very unnatural body. He's super long, he's tall as hell. So, that is what it is. But like I said, I'm ready to move out of the clunky area of heavyweights. I'm ready to see the movers, the jabbers, all of that. I'm ready for all that shit. What y'all think about that?
Yeah, I'm certainly ready to see movers and jabbers, bruh. And just people, that I feel are taking it serious, man. I mean, again, Tyson Fury is the prime example. The man did cocaine, was partying, drinking, and he shows you time and time again that he can get ready for a fight, 100% ready. I just want these guys to take it serious. I feel like Jermaine could have threw so much more punch. I mean, am I wrong? Because I was there
Hold on.
live. As
Before you
always,
cut my call, I want to say
You may
something about
feel like
Jared.
it's your time,
Jared 4 years ago
but it's
or
not
a
your
year or
time.
two ago said something about how he wanted to be out of the sport in about 4 or 5 years. And how he gonna be out of the sport in 4 to 5 years if he trying to fight dudes like Jermaine Franklin? So you got a point there, Ness. But outside of that, appreciate y'all taking my call. Everybody have a good night.
all right. And just for the record, it's not Jared Anderson that wants to fight Jermaine. That's just Treason Toledo that's always pushing for Ohio fighters and matchmaking. And he suggested that. And yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at that just now. That's what I was looking at. I was trying to see what Dimitri Salita was talking about, if he was making any announcement about Clarissa Shields' next bout, but I didn't get a chance to see it.
So I should say this now, before, since it ain't out yet. Clarissa Shields' next fight is gonna be at light heavyweight for the light heavyweight belt, according to the sources. Um, and I think the girl, her. I'm glad you're on. Don't go nowhere. Hold on, I gotta find this shit. Someone sent me this. Where the fuck
Light
is
heavy,
it?
that's interesting.
Well, it's 175.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
It's not Gabriel's, is it?
Vanessa LePage Jonasi.
Out of Canada?
Let me see here. I'll just send it to you.
Yeah, I think she's out of Canada.
I thought it was gonna be Cammy or Camille, some shit like that. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be Cammy Esteban because she had posted some shit about big news coming soon. The one who was the Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah, yeah.
What weight is she at? Camille Esteban.
I thought Camille Esteban was at light heavy.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe it is Camille, but I'm being told Clarissa should be announcing a fight with that girl, with Vanessa. Do you know her?
I think she's out of Canada. If that's her,
I
then I'm
sent it to
familiar
you.
with her. Yeah, I'm looking her up now.
All right, no worries. In the meantime, we
Yep,
gotta.
that's
It
her.
is her.
Yep.
So she got any experience?
Yeah, she's pretty good. The size difference, I think, is the only fight that makes it challenging. I mean, moving up in weight, because this girl's fought at heavy as well.
What about the other Mark Taffet fighter, Peters? Is it Peters with the dreads?
I'm not sure.
What? Heavyweight girl?
Mm-mm. I know
What?
about Rosanna Cox out of
Nah,
Australia.
man, American. We talking about American. She's a little older though, maybe a lot older, but big as hell. But like in a fit way. She's like Shadeja. What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, I might have. She might not be on my radar. She might not have. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe I'm butchering the name, and it's not Peters, but there's not a lot of 175-pound girls with dreads, except there are, right? Because fucking Raquel Miller, Hannah Gabriels.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like,
And that
you know
girl
what I mean?
that I'm telling you now. Somebody give me the first name. Y'all know who I'm talking about. She
I
was
don't
an
want to start asking
Olympian,
other
bro.
qualifiers like is she light skinned, is she the pretty one, is she this?
She
I don't want to do
brown
that.
skin. She brown skin. She's an Olympian. She's like out of Houston or Texas. Come on, bro. This
I
is
think I
crazy.
know. I just don't know the name. I don't know the
Okay.
name.
Anyway, moving on.
I'm drawing a
$10
blank.
from Q, bruh. It all just came out. They released a documentary called Secrets Under Secrets: The Haney Deception. This is getting crazy, man. Yeah, I didn't see it. I put that in YouTube. Oh shit. Okay. Who is this? Oh my god, a YouTube channel with seven subscribers. Is this serious? You guys are
They must
terrible.
know something, Ness.
Jesus Christ. That must be your YouTube channel. I'm gonna do you a favor and damn, it has no views. Y'all wildin'. Uh, yeah, we read your super chat. That's his YouTube channel. If you put the words "Secrets Under Secrets," the Haney Deception, you'll find his documentary. Man, he paid $10 for that super chat. I support content creators, man. Do your thing, player. Do your thing. Uh, who we got? Jersey Bob, what up?
Unmute, Bob.
All right. Zaira.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh, yes. So pretty much I just wanted to give my 2 cents on this whole B sample. I think that boxing fans, true boxing fans, knew that B sample was going to test positive as well. They literally conduct the testing the same day. They just have to open up sample B to make sure that there was no contamination around the first time around. But I wanted to know what were your thoughts on the hair follicle actually testing negative and the nail testing negative.
I just want more information on the hair follicle. We haven't seen any test results. We don't know who did the test. I don't understand why wasn't a representative of Haney's team available to be there the way that the representative of Ryan's team was there to open the B sample. Seems strange that you would wait till today, May 23rd, to do a hair follicle test that we don't see the results to and only your lawyer who's paid by you talks about.
I mean, if we really want to put it into that perspective, we know that Vada doesn't really do the testing. They hired third-party testing as well. So,
I
and
mean,
I don't really like that conspiracy theories and all that, but if you really think about it, man, um, Victor Conte, like he wants to not be associated with Vada, but everyone knows that he's a co-founder, and then Don Rafael and how he's speaking and how he broke the news and everything is just too suspicious around like the whole thing. I
Shorty, where
think
you
that
from?
we should
Victorville?
just wait.
how is it suspicious if Dan Rayfield broke the news, but the positive test results are the positive test results?
I mean, the levels found also as well, they were not performance enhancement levels. They were those typically found in contamination. So I
According to
think that we should
Ryan,
wait.
but according to the official reports, he was 60 times over the levels.
I mean, yeah, 1 billionth of a nanogram,
No,
which are
60
not
times
performance
over
60
the levels
60
accepted.
of a nanogram though. Those are not the levels found by contamination by like performance enhancement levels. Those are like
So
usually the ones found from contamination. I think that we should just wait. I think we're condemning and
We
saying that he's not
already,
guilty, he is
I
guilty.
think,
this is what we were waiting for,
I think
Shorty.
that you
This is
don't
what we were waiting
understand.
for.
I think you
No,
don't
I think
understand that that's
I
what we
think they
were
should.
waiting for was
They're
the B
they're also going to be
sample.
testing the supplements. I understand, correct? To see if there is maybe.
But it won't matter. All that moving forward happens now is him proving whether or not it was intentional. It's in his system that you're
No, yeah, no, no,
responsible
no,
for that.
facts. He should get suspended. I agree. He should definitely get suspended. It was in his system, regardless of how it got there. But I just feel like it should be.
You made it
innocent
feel
until
like it's your
proven
turn.
guilty. I mean, I
But
understand
but
that
you're
the
What you
B
not
trying to
sample was
say?
getting
going to
it.
test.
You're not get. He is guilty. That's it.
because
You keep saying innocent. He is guilty. There is nothing else. Only thing
But I
now
think
is
that if
how long. No, no, no. You have to stop talking and understand. Only thing left is how long he's getting suspended for. He's
or
guilty.
if it was intentional or not.
Say what?
Or we also have to see if it was intentional or
Yes,
not, right?
yes, but he is still guilty, is what you don't get. Like, Valdez wasn't proven to be intentional. He served a suspension. Canelo
He took
and the
some tea.
clenbuterol wasn't proven to be intentional. He served a suspension. Bumgardner was not proven to be intentional. They served the suspension. Those are still guilty cases. I have to go, though. That was the bell.
and Shorty, your man going out like Connor Ben. He's saying, well, first he say I didn't do it, I didn't do it. I don't know how it got there. Now, if it got there, it could have been one of these things. It's too much what we call waffling. That's all.
Uh, King Born, what up?
The magnificent King born. He came through clutch with that Usyk pip. People don't understand King born science. You gotta get
Tado
into him.
240 says, Ness, I'm in Vegas, solo dolo for the weekend. No fights out here. Blessed and highly favored. Syringe emoji. Osterine in the shaker bottle. No flavor. Damn, we got a rap on our hands. DM me, champ. Let's meet up. Mad Bent, $5. Daily dose of Tanquil. Tanquil. Tanknician. Tanknique. Ryan is a cheater. Test or not, he cheated. Summer, nonetheless, belongs to Tank. Yo, King Born, is you there? All right. Jersey Bob, are you there?
Hello, yeah, and you hear me?
We hear you.
Yeah, man, this is crazy. Man, the man's guilty. I mean, I don't understand what they don't understand. He failed the drug test. That means you're guilty. It's that simple. Intentional, not intentional, whatever. He's guilty. But here's the whole thing I've been thinking about all this time. I love Evander Holyfield. So we telling you gonna tell me Evander Holyfield ain't used nothing? The way he looked, his body,
There was heavy allegations. If you do research, there was heavy
we
allegations.
know,
Heavy.
we we know, man. So, but I love Evander Holyfield. That man. So, I mean, he's guilty. He should be suspended. But there's certain guys like Shane Mosley. Shane Mosley used what the clear. Wasn't that called the clear? He used
Listen, he used the cream
Shane
and the clear.
the cream, clear, whatever it was. That's my guy too. I love
Yeah,
Shane Mosley.
but he says that he was recommended that. I mean, he just did a video saying that it was because of Conti he did that.
But remember, with strict liability, it don't matter because he said, "Oh, they just told me to put this cream on, and I put it on."
Yeah. So what I'm getting to is Ryan Garcia is guilty, service suspension. But honestly, it's not even gonna hurt him, man. The next time he come out, he gonna sell more pay per views than Devin. We all know it. He's going to sell more pay per views than Devin. He's going to be more popular than Devin. He cheated, but he won. So I mean, that's just the way of the world. He's going to benefit from cheating, and unless they suspend him for like 3 years, there's nothing we can do about it. He's going to benefit, and then there's going to be people talking about he didn't cheat also on top of that. So I mean, there's nothing Devin can do but try and get in there and win. Now you talking about Devin like my whole thing was I never thought Devin was that great. I mean that was my whole thing. When you guys was all talking how great this guy was, I ain't see it, and I thought that my guys Tio and Shakur could beat him. That's why I didn't really like Devin Haney. I ain't nothing to do with Bill Haney. I just didn't think he was that good. I respect him now more that he lost to Ryan than I did before. Because honestly, I said, man, some of them guys he beat, y'all was hyping JoJo Diaz. Man, he was beating guys who was C-level fighters. But I mean, like I said, Devin, he beat up on old Ruger Road, and that proved a lot. He beat that man up at 140. I think he can come back.
He'll still be a good fighter. But as we said, you can't forget him wobbling around that ring and Ryan Garcia dropping him. You ain't gonna forget it. So there's nothing he can do. He got to come back and win some big fights, and then maybe we'll forget it.
You may feel like
But
it's your
anyway,
time,
y'all have a good night.
but it's not
You
your
the
time.
man, champ.
Appreciate
You the
it.
All
man.
right.
We going out to King Born yet again. My man Jermaine done hit Devin Vargas with everything. I swear, there was like a moment they could have stopped the fight, right? Like, god
Now
damn.
Vargas coming back a little bit.
King Born, you there? Yeah. Yeah, you having connection issues, player. Hey, yo, King Born here. I got Mad Bent 100, another $5. Second dose. Frank gets cooked. Frankfurter. Then Shakur. Fried chickenson. Ha ha! You funny as hell tonight. That was hilarious. You ain't shit. James in Atlanta, $2. Ryan Ban means nothing. He can fight in Saudi.
Similar to Conor Ben. You just leave where you ain't supposed to fight and fight.
Bro,
And by the
his mom is in the comment section on Instagram right now talking about Dan is a hired man.
Dan Rayfield is hired to smear
Yeah,
Ryan.
yeah.
Yo, but shout out to Danielle Perkins out of Brooklyn, New York. That's the light heavyweight that we were
What?
talking about.
Brooklyn?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Really? Shout out to her. I didn't know
Yeah.
she was
Brooklyn,
from
New
Brooklyn.
York.
I thought she was from Houston.
She might be training out of Houston.
What weight is
Because
she?
remember,
She
well,
light
wasn't
heavy?
Ronnie down there with the Olympic team? And, I know they was between Colorado when Ronnie Shields was still down with the Olympic team. He might have developed a relationship, or he ain't training no girls at all.
I don't know if Ronnie has any girls, but she's 175 to be clear.
Yes.
Huh. Again, my source said the girl I sent you from Canada, which was what?
Vanessa LePage Jonase out of Canada.
But I think it makes more sense. Perkins.
90 seconds.
Perkins is she is a Mark Taffet fighter, and Clarissa Shields is managed by Mark Taffet. I mean, not
And
that
she's
that
a
makes sense.
southpaw.
Not that that makes sense, right? Like usually I say that managers don't want. Like, look, Conley won't put Daniel Jacobs in with Berlanga, but he's putting Daniel Jacobs in with Sugar Shane Mosley on this fucking UFC card with Nate Diaz and Masvidal. But that's a boxing match, right? Masvidal and they fighting, or
Yeah. Boxing.
definitely gonna go to someone's house to watch that on an illegal stream. Nah, I'm fucking with you.
You won't even have that shit on your television, huh?
Nah, I mean, nah. If it's a boxing match, I might be interested in Jorge, and I guess not enough to be. Truth be told, like Jacobs, I love Shane Mosley. He's here in Vegas. I see him a lot, but it's hard to pay for that fight. It's hard to pay for that. If it was something else, maybe. PBC Joker.
Yo, can you?
What's up?
What's up,
Where you
bro?
been at,
Hey,
bro?
I fucking knew it. I knew it. This motherfucker was a cheater, bro. I fucking knew it. And I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck that he cheated, bro. Yeah. You got all these people calling in trying to simp for fucking Devin Haney. Like they ain't never cheated on their bitch before. You know what? Cheater is a cheater. You can't be out here calling in and being a hypocrite on this shit, bro. This is boxing games. This ain't the first time a motherfucker pop hot. And it won't be the last ever, bro. It's just this is how the sport is.
Erica Hernandez just popped dirty too, so that's just what it
And
is.
I don't give a man. It's not a shocker, like I said, bro. This is it's been in the sport. We've known about it, man. Some motherfuckers like Marcus. I don't think he ever popped hot, but a motherfucker had more acne than fucking. I mean, his back had so much acne you can fucking put a connect the dots and and get a whole Mexican fucking
Yeah, but that don't have to
match
do
on that
with
bitch.
steroids, bro.
Come on, bro. He had the motherfucking main man back there.
It
You
don't
know who the
matter.
main man is?
I always give Marquez the benefit of the doubt because my back is like that. I've never taken a steroid in my life ever.
Nah, come on,
No, I
Ness.
swear.
He was. I mean, he didn't get caught, but like you said on that Holyfield thing, you said there's a lot of speculation. I mean, to me, it's the same thing with Manny and fucking Marcus. Like them dudes were on it to me. And if you can get away with the fuck it, bro, whatever it takes to win. If you're trying to get the bag for shit, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to win. I don't give a fuck. If I don't get caught, I'm gonna keep doing it until I get caught.
Me and Joker
Then
went
if
to the
I get,
same school. If
then
you
if
ain't
I get
cheating, you ain't
caught,
trying.
I'm gonna try better the next time so I don't get caught. It is what it is, bro. This is the game. It's a dirty ass game. Have a good one, bro.
All right, champ.
Real quick though, I just think that some people, and that's why, they didn't like my analogy, they didn't like my breakdown of it, but it has to be a personal issue if you just simply can't separate how you feel about Devin. And this is for whether you like him or not. Facts are facts, unless we just stop believing in science, you know what I'm saying, and start believing more conspiracy theories. This is the day we waited for. These are the results we got. And Ryan's got to find a way to move on. Who we got on the calls?
Hangout spot. Johnny from the hangout spot. What's going on, champ?
Mic check, mic check.
1 2 1 2.
Ness, what's good, champ?
What up with ya?
I mean, what it do, player? Salute to you, man.
Word up. Salute, champ.
Thanks for taking my call, Ness. Yo, listen, I just want to say right off the bat, thank you, Ness, because you got a brother trying to watch this Franklin fight, and all I notice is the damn tits, man. And it's all your fault. Yo,
bro,
for real, man. You got a brother scarred here, man.
I'm just saying, man. And he's doing all right, too. But that's the thing. He's supposed to do all right versus Devin Vargas. Like, we not even supposed to be, like, come on. You just fought AJ. You just fought AJ. You see,
I feel you, man.
AJ loses and he fights you. Look at what you doing.
I feel you, man. That's just, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to look at these heavyweights the same, man, after today, man. It's all your fault. But anyway, to this Ryan deal, man. Listen, at the end of the day, man, the facts are in. Man, Ryan is guilty, man, whether it was intentional or not. He got pinched. And the best bet for him, if he's smart, which we all know he ain't, but if he's being advised properly, just come out, make a public apology, tell the fans that you did it unintentional, because most of these athletes, whether they mean to do it or not, they're going to sit there and say that it was unintentional, it was something in their supplements and their food. Accept your suspension and your penalty and move on. And we all know how the world works. In 2 years, he'll be back. He'll be making big money. All will be forgotten. I mean, you have his people mentioning it here and there, but how many people are really mentioning, Canelo now after all these years? Valdez.
You know what though? I think it's the way that you handle it. You mentioned those two names, and that's important.
Right.
And I'll add Bumgarner to that list. If you go in there and say, "Hey, it was an accident. I'm sorry. What you going to give me?" and you take that and you sit down, people can move on. But if you make a shit show of it, nobody don't want you walking in their house with shit on your shoes.
Absolutely. I mean, you nailed it. Correct, man. Just come out and make a public apology. And that's what I'm saying. Where are the people around him that are advising him? Like, this is what I don't understand.
His mom's is too busy in the comment section, bro. Ain't nobody advising that kid.
It's insane,
on
man.
IG,
it
no
really
less.
is, man.
She ain't even on Facebook. Where the old people at? She on Instagram, man. What's wrong with her?
It's insane, man. It's insane. And the kid is stupid, because that was a career-defining moment, just right down the toilet. You know what I mean? And as far as Devin, just sit tight, let the chips fall where they may. Don't say anything publicly. Take the no contest. And if I were him, I would plead for a rematch.
But it's not your time.
And try to get it back like Cotto did Margarito. You know what I mean? But anyhow, that's my call, Ness. You know how we do, brother. Free from the hangout spot. All love, brother.
Great call. Great call.
Appreciate you. Look at this quote by Ryan. What the fuck? Okay. I feel hurt and damaged by the accusations that are put on me. I know for a fact that I am not a cheater. I've never been a cheater. I've put so much work my whole life, and one of my greatest victories has a little bit of an asterisk because of a lie. I am genuinely hurt. I cry at night sometimes just knowing that they are trying to taint my victory. We're letting literal cheaters like steroid poster boy Victor Conti convict me of cheating. And he's the one who shaped VADA. Why are we listening to this guy? That smells like funny business to me. I know Devin Haney was the poster child for being the next Floyd Mayweather, but I debunked that. How about you just give me my credit? This guy is
Yo,
amazing. He's a good speaker.
he's
I
like
mean,
Trump.
he can talk. That
Now,
that was a beautiful speech.
but here's the thing. If you pay attention to it, he's deflecting, and his theory is more off base than those that are saying it's daddy issues because he jumps out and he starts talking about Victor Conti. And the more you mention Victor Conti, you keep pointing out a credible eye. That's what I'm hearing. You keep pointing out a credible person, but he's using it to deflect and say, well, how could the guy that's hanging with the guy that's known for steroids accuse me? Go and check him. Now, see, the thing is, it is going to go back to what a few callers said, what Joker said, and a couple other callers said. Suppose that's the case. At least if you down with Victor Conti, you got a better chance of getting away with it. Because when he cheated, he got caught and he probably tried to get better at it. He did Fed time with the shit, literally and figuratively, right? You go to the feds, you come home, you're usually a better person or a better criminal. You over here fucking with some off-brand homes in Tijuana, and that's why you got this bullshit in your system. So learn how to cheat better if you're going to cheat, or if you're going to cheat, at least learn how to be accountable. That's it. Steroids, whatever it is, man.
We got Neil's water bottle 5 pounder from the UK. He says, you can tell these Ryan Man fans got that Fresh Prince of Bel Air treatment from their pops. Quote, why doesn't he want me, man? Head ah. Okay. Laugh out loud emoji, rolling on the floor emoji. Um, Franklin looking like he about to get this stoppage on Vargas. He killing him to the body right now with right hands. Last call for callers. Last call for callers. King Born trying you for the 100 millionth time. King Born.
He must be on the road.
King
Yes, that
Born.
is my advice. If you're cheating, cheat better, friends. If
Al in
not,
the
don't do
Bay.
it.
Al in the Bay. What do you say?
Bay Area,
What up?
stand up, man. This is man. It's kind of like the little kid that cried wolf. You know, it's one of those. I don't know if you remember Santana when he said, "It wasn't me." She caught me on the camera. It wasn't me. It's like you caught and you still saying, "Oh, it's not me." You know, oh, I
That was
didn't do it.
That was Benny
But
Man.
the country with oh yeah. So
Nah, y'all both tripping. That was
but yeah,
Shaggy.
huh?
That
I
was
said y'all both
Shaggy.
tripping. That was Shaggy.
Oh word.
It was Shaggy. You're right. You're right. It
Ah
was Shaggy.
damn. I remember that song.
Um, but yeah, man, it's like he's deflecting, and it's like, oh well, I didn't do it. I still didn't do it. You know, it's like It's like those criminals in jail. They don't never feel guilty. They feel innocent. But it's just the system that's screwing them over. But they got caught with their hand in the cookie jar. It's kind of like, bro, take your suspension and be good. It's like the more he drag it out, it's gonna be like the worst on him. You know, yeah, man. If I was in his corner, man, I'd have been took his phone away and been like, bro, let's just take this suspension and we're gonna be good. You know, if he shuts up now, they probably give him a year suspension. But if he keeps talking, they're gonna probably give him 2 years, and it's just gonna be looking bad. You know, for Devin Haney, man, to me, it's just like the best way to get over it is to get in it. And what I mean by that is, you got to get into another fight. Uh, particularly with a puncher. You know, um, don't take a soft punch. Go after a real hardcore, like a To or anybody like that. Somebody who's known for KOs, and show them that you back. You know, and for Devin Haney, he can hang his hat and says he was on steroids and he still couldn't knock me out. For those people that says, oh, he got a soft chin. You know, if he had a soft chin, he would have got knocked out. But the whole thing, he got back up. So obviously his
You
chin
might
ain't
feel
too
like it's your
soft,
time,
and that's my call.
but it's not your time.
EJ, what up?
Yo,
What up?
hold up. Hey, fam, can you hear me?
Yep,
Hello.
we hear you.
All right, bet. Man, I, I see this shit with Ryan. I don't give a fuck what Ryan say. Ryan, if you didn't do it, why the fuck are you saying I love steroids, nigga? Dumbass nigga. And, like, bro, you a stupid ass nigga saying all this dumbass troll shit and you expect people to believe you ain't do it? So it's like, bro, you making yourself, you look stupid, Ryan. Like, Ryan got all this money, but he's stupid. I'm sorry, bro, but you stupid, nigga. Like, bro, dumb, bro. I know he did it, but how he acting, he playing, like, both sides on it. Like, bro, you stupid motherfucker. But then for Devin, I don't give a fuck if that nigga was on pads or whatever the fuck. Devin ain't had the right game plan. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if he came in with no drugs in his system, if Devin came in like that, Devin would have lost. I don't give a if Devin fought anybody and that nigga could punch somewhere. Devin ain't got no power. Devin need to sit his little ass down and make it a boring fight. And Devin need to move up 2 weight classes. He need to stop cutting 30 pounds because his ass is a weight bully. Like, real shit. That nigga my height, that nigga my weight, and I'm 6'8". That nigga around 200 pounds like me right now. That's some bullshit. I fuck with Devin, but he a weight bully. That's all I gotta say. I'm in the middle. I fuck with Devin, but I'm not putting my emotions to I'm riding for niggas unapologetically. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. I'm starting to see some shit where the nigga rehydrating to so many pounds now. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you a weight bully. But that's all I gotta say, bro. You better get that shit together, Devin. You better get that shit together, fam. You better get it back in blood. You better not try to get a W in your win without getting that nigga back in the ring, Devin. I know Bill's listening. Y'all better get that shit together. Or y'all might as well just get out of boxing, nigga. I'm out.
All right. Let's see what we got. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Right now, we on 220,060 subscribers. And, we got to get to that next goal, man. 221,000. Up next, we got Mozzie on the counter. What up?
Yo,
What up?
King of Mean, what's the word, champ?
What's good, family?
Nothing much, man. Yo, why is everybody calling up here saying that this man should? They keep on using that Miguel Cotto and Margarito fight as like, oh, he gotta get it back. Like how much? Do people realize Cotto? What we fought the nigga? What was it? 3-4 years after that? They both
3 years.
had. It was 3 years. There was a 3 year difference. Why is everybody making it seem like the next fight, he got to come in here and fight Ryan Garcia next? Like the man just ain't. We can't even, look, we can't even trust that the man gonna make weight. Forget all the, I mean, aside from the PEDs and all that, this man, we wasn't even sure if this man was gonna even show up to the fight to begin with. You know what I'm saying? So. I'm not putting all that work in camp, and especially right now, all the money that you got to put into in camp and training and all the time and all the effort and all the dedication to cut weight and be in shape for the fight, just for somebody to not show up, for somebody to just the Ryan antics. Like, you feel me? It's not even if I was Haney, it's not even something I would entertain right now. You got some proving to do that to show to me that you could even come into the fight clean or on weight. Like, there's so many different components that would have to come into factor when during this rematch. There's just a lot of things that would have to, I feel like, that would have to be set in stone before they even consider. Because, like, what weight is they gonna fight at? He can't make 140, and as of right now, everybody's saying, "Oh, Devin Haney should move up." He at 140 right now. He still got his belt at 140, and that's where he gonna be at. I feel like they're gonna chase fights with Tio, Matias, or Cruz. I feel like they plan don't change. I feel like they're still gonna try to unify titles at 140. He's gonna move forward and put Ryan Garcia in the past. Niggas is like, oh, be a man and take be a man and take your L. How about you? How about Ryan Garcia be a man and confess to what he's done and just take the consequences that come behind your actions. That's who needs to be a fucking man. Don't tell Devin Haney he need to be a man and take his L when a nigga cheated. It's not like if he ain't never cheat, then it wouldn't be all this discrepancy going on. It wouldn't be no lawsuits coming out. It wouldn't be no reaching out to the sanction and telling them they want DQs and all that, whatever the case may be. You want to be mad at somebody, be mad at the man that cheated, man. And it's just as simple as that. You know what I mean? But I just wanted to say that. I was gonna call earlier, Ness, but you had already started touching on some things that I was gonna say, so I said fuck it. But I was
You may
listening, man.
feel like it's
You
your
know what I mean? I
time,
just had to touch on that,
but it's
man.
not
But
your
y'all
time.
take your time.
All right, champ.
Appreciate you.
Yo, Devin Alexander's fighting still. He's about to fight super bad Vlad. That's crazy. Vlad Paninin. Am I
Yeah,
saying it right? Paninin? Panin? I don't know, but
Panini,
that's
Panini.
crazy, bro. Wow. Uh, Dang, he must be going to Canada for that one too. But it's on UFC Fight Pass for anybody that got that. I don't be watching that. That's on tomorrow. And Jermaine Franklin just got the seventh round stoppage. Thank God that he did that, cause
And did you see the graphic up there, Ness, with some potential opponents?
no, I didn't.
Okay, they had Ajit Kabayel, they had Frank Sanchez, and they had number 3, Jared Anderson.
No way.
Yes, they did.
Uh, I wonder whose suggestions those are. Like, is he going to Saudi?
I don't even know if that's about Saudi. Because they had another guy up there. It wasn't Magdamadoff. It was back to something Bakhtamov or
Huh?
Bakatov.
Oh, Bakadir Jalilov, the dude
Yep,
that
yep,
the dude that knocked out Richard Torres in the Olympics.
yes.
I wonder if they just fishing. How they gonna get them names? That dude is with Top Rank. But anyway, go ahead, Tip.
Yo, shout out to the 989 assassin, Jermaine Franklin, man. At least somebody from Michigan showed up tonight because the Detroit Tigers went ahead and got smoked by the Toronto Blue Jays, man, in a disgusting loss, bro. But anyways, man, yeah, we want Big Baby Jared Anderson. You already know. Hey, Chiefs, where you at, man? You know what I'm saying? Tell your little homeboy to come step up to the plate, man. Come get this work, man. You know what I'm saying? Jermaine had a little off night. You know what I'm saying?
Don't
He looked
nobody
a little
want
bit
that Jermaine
tired.
fight with Anderson. Get out of here.
Hey, why not?
You and
Why don't
Tree,
you want that fight?
only you and Treese want it. So what y'all need to do is sign up for the pre-sale of Undisputed, buy that, and fight each other on that game. Cause don't nobody want to see that shit, bro. Like we not trying to
That's a
pay to
great.
see that shit.
Why wouldn't you pay to see? That's a good fight, man.
Nah,
Shit,
man, cut it out, cut it
people,
out.
people basically paid to see AJ fight Jermaine Franklin. Like, come on, bro. And then at that, like I said before, you know what I'm saying? Jermaine, his last couple of opponents, you know what I'm saying, that were on that level of expectation, you know what I'm saying? They babied him in the fight. Jermaine not gonna come in the ring to baby Jared Anderson, bro. He's coming in to kill.
Tell
And he
Jermaine
punched
lose a
hard enough
few
to,
pounds first, man.
man, nah, I think he did a good thing putting some of that weight on. Yeah, he in
What?
condition, right? Yeah, he needed that weight in this type of fight because dude was a little heavy set. You know what I'm saying? He's a little bit heavy set, so you know he kind of fluffed a
A
little bit of
little
them
bit
punches,
heavy
dude.
set. Yo, is that the cute way to say fat? Like, what's
a
going
a
on?
a a tip fronting because you know,
Hey,
look, they in the graphics, you know how like when you fat and you do the arms fold, you strategically put your arms up here and shit, right? Both of these jokers had their arms folded at the tit.
oh shit, yo, we can't fat shame, bro. It's 2024, man. You know what I'm saying? No
Nah,
more
man,
fat
they
shame.
got to get on it. Listen, if Tyson Fury can lose the weight, anybody can.
Oh shit. Hey, Ness, Lamont said tomorrow, man, 10:45. What's up, man?
10:45 his time.
Yeah, so our time. So 10:45 on the East Coast, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's like 7:45 my time. That's cool.
That's a bet because he hit me up. I guess he was thinking 7:30 a.m. I was like, nah, bro. I was like, because he even told me he's like 7:30 p.m. Right? I was like, yeah. Then he hit me like 7:30 in the morning. I was like, what the fuck?
Nah,
Yeah, 10:45. That's the best.
we do 7:30 p.m. I'm gonna have Scooter Davis, aka, I'm gonna have Derek Davis, aka Scooter Davis, on the show Monday at 7:30. Eastern though, Eastern, which is 4:30. You know, 4:30 Pacific Standard Time.
Well, just I guess just message him on Twitter or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Send him the link whenever you're ready. All right, yeah.
All right.
I tip.
Nah, text me in the morning. That way I don't forget, because I'll be seeing your messages. So my girl moving up 2 weight classes because they ducking at 105. Jalito Bastos or Bustillos, I don't know. Y'all know who I'm talking about. And she just got work with Alicia Bumgardner and with Cali Dead Gang. So you already know. My girl's is about to get this world title. It was a little soon. She went out there, tried to get that title shot. It was a little soon, you know, foreign country and all that shit. Everything against you. Bees like that sometimes. But I
That's
mean,
Michaela
man,
Mayer. That's how champions are made, brother.
for real. I got Syfe Bud with the $5. Rematching Ryan is like taking back the girl that burned you. Smarten up. Fire emoji, fire emoji. Eggplant emoji, thinking emoji. Where can they find you in them championship rounds? The man with the plan that always has the information on the female boxing. Oop, my bad, my bad.
No doubt about it. The championship rounds right here on YouTube. So when you finish with this, or maybe when you wake up in the morning, you're waking and baking, or you're waking up and working out, or you just want to hear about some extra elements of boxing, right here, the championship rounds on YouTube. And of course, Twitter, King Amin of Essex 1, and IG, King Amin of Essex as well. So stay in tune. Stay in tune. You know, I'm all over those ladies. No pause.
We got the Cash App. I'm being told check the Cash App by SDX. He says Bill Haney, Bill Haney, Bill Haney, Bill Haney. $2. There ain't gonna be no Bill Haney, it looks like, ladies and gents. To the next one. Arrivederci.